with the best fan.
And Walter.
Ernest Jones, Devin Witherspoon, KJ Wright, Dave Burleson. You're watching Northcam.
You're watching Northcam.
Roll the clock! Run! That's game! It's game over! Game over! We're going to the Super Bowl! 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 We're going to the Super Bowl!
Oh my God! We're going to Super Bowl! We did it!
We did it! Fucking did it! We did it! We did it!
There you go, reliving a little bit of that last game, the NFC Championship game against the Rams to send us to the freaking Super Bowl. What's up, everybody? This is Norb Wheeler coming at you, and a little bit of a historic live stream tonight as not only am I live streaming to YouTube, but to Facebook for the first time almost ever. I'm actually live streaming to Instagram also. So thank you to everybody who's joining in on Instagram. This is a first for me, but I'm excited because we have quite a few people watching on Instagram as well. So I'm very excited. This is the Thursday before the Super Bowl, 3 days to go before the big game. I will be going to the Super Bowl. I'm heading there tomorrow. Jumping on a plane in the afternoon. I'll be there by tomorrow night, spend all day Saturday, and then, of course, the game on Sunday. So I'm just cannot say how excited I am. It's kind of reality's finally setting in because I was doing a production earlier this week. I had to focus on that. Finished it yesterday. Everything went great, and I was like, okay, now I can totally go all in, focus entirely on this game coming up. So this is... man, I'm just giddy with excitement now that the reality is starting to finally hit. And I want to hear what you guys have to say about the game on Sunday. This is a call-in show, so I'm going to take your calls and hear what you guys think about this game coming up. I definitely want to know what your predictions are, your feeling about things, just in general. Like, what's your overall vibe with this game as we are, can you believe it? We're actually in the freaking Super Bowl again. It's been a long time coming, but man, I can't believe this is finally actually happening. It's going to be a great game. And I'll start by saying this. When that NFC Championship game, leading into that one, I think most Seahawks fans would have said that, we did not want to play the Rams a third time. And when it turned out that was going to be the case, I know a lot of you guys, including myself, were like, oh, crap, really? We got to play them again? And I was nervous. as heck. And it was the kind of game we sort of expected, right? We knew the Rams were going to show up, how potent that offense is, and it was just going to be a heavyweight bout right to the end. And man, it didn't disappoint. In the end, we prevailed, winning by 4 measly points and getting it done and sweeping our NFC West rivals, all 3 of them. 2 of them we had to do it in 3 games apiece in the playoffs, nonetheless, to truly become the best team in the NFC. And I said before that game, whoever wins this game is going to win the Super Bowl. And I was saying it on behalf of the Seahawks as well as the Rams. And we prevailed. But I truly believe that this was the battle of the 2 best teams in the NFL. All due respect to the New England Patriots, all right? I just feel like, honestly, whichever team got out of the NFC was going to be the toughest iron sharpens iron kind of team. And I'm very optimistic about this game on Sunday. But I want to hear what you guys think. See what your score predictions are, how confident you're feeling, just how excited you are you going to the game, that kind of thing. So I'm going to jump in and definitely just get as many calls as possible in the next hour or so. Alina Dahl, shout out to you, girl. Thank you so much. Been with me for such a long time, moderating my channel. Don't forget to pack the necklace. I already got it ready. And the makeup bag for touch-ups. Thank you very much. 28-21 prediction. She says, Hawks beat my cousin Efton Chisholm. Let's go. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Thank you, Alina, for always being here. So keep the comments going. And if you would like to send a super chat, that's definitely a way to get my attention. I'll put your comment up on the screen. If not, chat away, but I'm going to start taking calls. I'm going to try to keep this. Every time I say I'm going to keep it to a short show, the show ends up being like 3 hours, and I can't do that tonight. So I'm going to try to really limit this to like an hour, hour 15. So I'm going to try to keep the calls moving, keep them short and sweet. But I want to hear from all you guys. And you, everybody on Instagram too. You got the number right there. The number is 202-926-1076, and then enter the code 696153. Comments are flying. But I will be, there's a lot of questions. Am I going to the game? Yes, I am going to the game. I'll be traveling with my buddy, Mark Collins. And he was kind enough to share his fortunate, luck of getting the tickets with me. So I'm grateful to him for that. And, we will be, riding this thing to, man. So, train of thought. I will be live streaming. One thing about the Levi Stadium, it has got probably the best Wi-Fi I have ever experienced in a stadium. I mean, that signal that I got from the game when I went down there in week 18 was pristine. I mean, it was the cleanest Wi-Fi signal I have ever had. So I greatly appreciate the Wi-Fi down at Santa Clara from our hosts, the host city is Santa Clara of our San Francisco 49ers, for hosting this game that we will be having an opportunity to play at on Sunday. Super chat already coming in from Rafael de Luna, the $2 chat. Who wins, the 2013 Hawks versus the 2025 Hawks? Ooh, that's a good question. I've not been asked that yet. Who wins? Beast Mode versus K9. Russell versus Darnold. LOB versus MOB. That might look a lot like the NFC Championship game. Two teams with equal firepower on both sides. I don't know. I don't know if I want to answer that because I feel like I don't want to jinx it. But I got to ride with the current team right here, just to give them some positive mojo. That this team of 2025 will edge them out just a little bit. Although I love Cam Chancellor, man. So I'm going to say it for the sake of recency bias that the 2025-26 Seahawks would narrowly beat them in double overtime. Do they have? I guess they do have double overtime. So it could happen. So thank you very much. All right, calls are lighting up the line, so I'm going to jump right into it right here. So let's go to, AD said, can I be first? So, all right, we'll do you first, AD. AD from Yakima, Washington. AD, what's up? Oh, wait, hold on. Now you're gone. Now we're on. No, we're not. Hold on. Now we're on. No, we're not. Technical thing. There we go. We're on. 80.
Hello?
There we are. Yeah, we got it. We're going. One-man engineer here trying to make this thing work. What's up? How you feeling? Super Bowl coming up in 3 days. How you feeling?
Dude, did you see my Facebook?
I haven't been on Facebook as much as I'd like to lately because I've been working so much. But why? What did I miss?
You should watch my reaction video.
Oh, wait, no, I saw that. You mean of the NFC Championship game?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I saw that. I thought it was something recently. No, I did see that. I saw that. Yeah, it was cool.
Oh,
it was cool. It was great. Yeah, I see you. And it was your brother, right? You get jumping up and down and wherever that local place was that you watched that game. I'm sure a lot of people were having the same reaction. That was cool.
Tailgaters.
Yeah.
Bar and Grill.
That's right. Yes, I saw that. I know. We were all feeling that same way. I was dropping F-bombs and S-bombs all night, which I don't normally do on my live streams. I couldn't help myself, though. Yes, that was in that game, but,
you were making my ears bleed, dude. Oh, my God.
Well, my soul was bleeding when Rick Woolen got that freaking taunting penalty, I almost lost my mind at that point. He would have been the most hated man in Seattle if that had happened. But anyway, it didn't happen, so we don't need to dwell on that. But how you feel about this game? How confident are you about the Seahawks on Sunday at the Super Bowl?
Dude, just think about it. 11 years in the making. What are the odds that after a heartbreaking loss back in 2015, we are having a rematch? You know,
it was the game I was hoping we would get. I was hoping we would get the Patriots for that very reason. I don't think Patriots players. I mean, it's been 11 years. None of the players on that team are on this team anymore. You know, the only thing is the coach is gone, but I think that the owner's still there, and the fans still remember, and so do we. So when it comes to that, yeah, we got some revenge. We got some revenge for that this horrible game that has been killing us and has hung over our heads like a dark cloud for 11 years. Time to exercise those.
I wonder how Christophamo is thinking about this.
He's gonna definitely chime in the fact that it's in my house. What the heck? How can the Seahawks be playing the Super Bowl on my freaking house? It's insanity. This is BS. Damn. 49ers. Can't believe you let this happen. We had everything in front of us, and we couldn't get it freaking done. I'm out. This sucks. Yeah, Christophano's not happy. Christophano's not happy, to say the least. Well, how about you?
Well,
how happy? What do you think? Can you give me your best guess as to what's going to happen on Sunday? Predict.
Honestly, I think the Seahawks are gonna win this game.
Yeah, I know. I'm feeling pretty good about it too.
There you are.
Are you confident? How confident are you? What's the score? Can you give me a score prediction?
I'm gonna do Seahawks 28, Patriots 21.
Okay. A 1-touchdown victory. I like it. I like it. Are you going to be watching the game at that same place again? The Tailgaters?
Nope. I'm gonna be watching it at my mom's place in her garage.
All right. Very cool. Your brother and family members and all that?
Not exactly. Quinn wants to watch the game at his place.
Okay. All right. So you and your mom's. That's cool. All right. Well, we'll hopefully get it done. I will be live streaming, so get on my reaction. Hopefully it'll be a good one, and we'll see what happens. But thanks for calling in, man. You know, we will talk post Super Bowl about. I know you have questions about what are we going to do to collaborate if we win this game. Should we win this game? When we win this game?
Yes,
we'll talk about that.
Please.
We will talk about that, and we'll get some ideas going. All right. All right, I'm going to take some other callers. Thanks
I want to make my music videos with you.
I know you do. We will talk about it. First things first, we got to get a win. All right, thanks, AD. Thanks for the call, man.
Exactly.
Appreciate it. Go Hawks. Let's go to Sutton Hawk from the 541. What's going on?
Yo, what's up, dude?
It's time, man. Super Bowl Sunday, Super Bowl weekend is upon us. How you feeling about it?
I am so excited for this game. I mean, I wasn't alive to watch the first two Super Bowls, but now I am to watch this one. So let's do this.
You did not watch the first two?
No, because, 2013, I was young. 15, I was.
Yeah.
Now, I'm old, and I can watch them now.
Well, I would say old. You are older, but yes, I know. You are finally, I understand this is where it's at. So, yeah, what kind of game? Give me a prediction. Give me like a prediction of how the game will go and what the final score will be.
Well, what I'm thinking is if the Patriots play how they've played the Broncos and only score 10 points, and we played how we played the 49ers, I'm pretty sure we're going to score like so many freaking points on the Patriots, it's not even going to be funny.
Well, it was Snow. There was snow as a factor in that game. The weather definitely causes lower point totals when you got something like that going on. But Drake, May had some problems holding on to the football. The Broncos could have easily won that game with a backup quarterback if they maybe made a decision or two to kind of take the points and kind of shot themselves in the foot there, and a very costly over. If not for that, the Patriots have not been the same in the playoffs as they were during the regular season. So they have shown some, tendencies to be a little bit on the downside. But I would say though that defense is for real though. So we've got two great defenses going at each other. So it's going to be interesting to see which offense will prevail. But I like your confidence, man. I do. What kind of you're gonna give me a score prediction yet, right? What kind of score do you think?
No, I haven't.
What do you got?
Okay, I've predicted blowouts for like the last two games that I've called you. Today, I'm going to say 31-24, Super Bowl 49 payback.
Okay, 31-24. A touchdown victory, just like AD said. I like it. All right.
We pick it off on the 1 yard line.
Oh man. That would be a very uncomfortable game if it's a one touchdown game and they're at our 1 yard line with 30 seconds to go. I hope it doesn't come down to that. I hope it doesn't come down to that.
We pick it off.
Holy cow. Man. Okay, well, that would be pretty sweet. I don't know if I want it to be that close because that would cheer the hell out of me. But, yeah, at least having the lead at the end would be good.
But I do got one thing to say here.
Yeah.
In your video, like you saying goodbye to Russell Wilson, will you finally be over him if we win this Super Bowl?
Will that exercise all the demons I have and any hard feelings I have about Russell Wilson?
You said in the video while you were singing, if we win a Super Bowl.
You're talking about yes, you did. I did say that, and good on you for catching the lyrical point that if we win a Super Bowl, who knew it was going to happen this year? But I will always say that I predicted that eventually, it might be sooner than later now, but at some point Russell Wilson will come back to the Seahawks. He will sign a one-day contract to come back to the Seattle, retire as a Seahawk, and the city of Seattle will embrace him. And having a Super Bowl win in 2025-26 season will definitely be a big part of us getting over him. As I said in that song, my song parody, I'll Be Over You, Super Bowl victory would certainly help that. So yes, I do feel like that would be the case. So thanks, man. I appreciate the call. I hope your prediction comes true, except for the 1 yard line thing. I don't know necessarily.
Christopher sucks.
Yes, he does. Hey, I take that personally. They're taking a guy when he's down.
Enjoy your stadium, Christopher.
I know it sucks.
Enjoy your.
Get out of my house.
Be ready to clean up the blue and green confetti when it's all done.
Yeah. I hope so, man. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see that blue and green confetti like we did in New York, New Jersey.
2013 against the Broncos.
Yeah. Hey, man. Thanks for the call, bro. We'll talk to you at Hamilton later. All right. Go Hawks.
Go.
Okay. There's a super chat I don't want to miss. Nathan Tucker with the chat says, when are you leaving for San Francisco? I've got a plane. I'm leaving on a jet plane. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. I'll be back Monday. But leaving on tomorrow afternoon. Kenny Burns is in the house. Kenny Burns of the 12's house. He's going to be down there as well. Kenny is Greg as well. Hosting some parties. We're definitely going to be checking those guys out over the weekend. So can't wait to see all the 12s down there in Santa Clara. Bouncing between San Francisco and San Jose, basically. Okay, let's go to the next caller here. Let me go to the 253. It says Catherine Cross, but sometimes we get the wrong name on here. Who's from the 253? Who's this?
Yo,
you don't sound like Catherine.
No, I'm Wyatt.
Wyatt?
Yes, sir.
All right, Wyatt. Where are you from? Because your zip code sounds very close here.
Moscow, Idaho.
Oh, you're Idaho. Okay, got an 8253 number, but okay, Idaho. All right, man.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up? You must be a first-time caller.
Yes.
Okay, well, welcome to the show. What do you got? How you feeling about Super Bowl Sunday?
Okay, it's not even going to be close. Okay? This, dude, I'm telling you, May is hurt, and they don't even have a good offense. And the Seahawks defense is just going to murder them. Just murder them.
I like your confidence, man. I mean, New England Patriots offense, they're no slouch either. Drake May's had a pretty good season. But
I mean, it's iffy. It's iffy.
I do agree, though. I think that the Patriots, as in many years past, they kind of had the easier route. Because, I mean, just like the division, right? And in the West, with the exception of the Cardinals, we had to get through the 49ers and the Rams. These guys are tough every year. Who do the Patriots have to get? They get to play the Jets twice a year, right? Yeah, they got to play the Bills. Then you got Miami, right? I mean, it's not even really close. But, yeah, that's a good point here. Peter says in the chat, yeah, Drake May ain't no Tom Brady. But he's had a pretty decent year.
No.
No, okay, you disagree.
What?
You disagree.
Oh, no. I'm saying that he's not.
Oh, yeah. No,
I mean, I like May, but he's no.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling really confident. I have to try really hard not to sound like arrogantly boastful about how confident I am, because I gotta keep my confidence in check. But I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good about this.
Oh yeah.
All right, so give me a score prediction. Give me your player of the game. Who's gonna I know you're gonna say the Seahawks are gonna come out top. Give me a score prediction. Who's the Super Bowl MVP in this game?
Okay, so score is going to be the Seahawks 48, and then New England 17. It's not going to be close. And then the MVP is Walker.
K9. What kind of yards are we talking about? Are we talking about another 49er type game?
Yeah. Yep. Hat trick.
Would love to see that.
Hat trick, baby.
I'm sure his future contract would love to see that too. But yeah, I'm all in on that. Wow, 48-17. That was it? 48-17?
Oh yeah.
That would be an even bigger butt whooping than we did on the 49ers. I would love to see it.
Oh yeah.
It may not be great for the ratings for NBC, but we'd all love it, right? So I'm cool with that. Nobody liked the Super Bowl blowout, Seattle fans.
No, but no. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I love it. All right, man. Well, thanks for the call. Appreciate it. I hope your prediction does come true. I kind of like the sound of that.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Go Hawks. Thanks for the call.
All right. Bye-bye.
Let's go to Austin from the 360. Austin. How you feeling, bro?
Hey, Norb. How you doing?
Man, I'm jumping on a plane tomorrow. Are you kidding me? We haven't done this in 11 years. Last time was so close and so exciting, and then so heartbreaking. We need all that except for the heartbreak part. So, yeah, man, I'm excited to go watch our team get some revenge against those Patriots. But how about you? How confident are you feeling about this?
I feel like taking it one step at a time. Shouldn't overlook these Patriots, especially with Mike Vrabel. He's a great player. He's a great coach. What should I say?
Player and
he has
coach.
some Super Bowl experience with Tom Brady. So, but regardless, wow, what a game that I've witnessed in Seattle a few weeks ago. My favorite game I've ever attended over there.
You were at the championship game.
That's right, with my dad. Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a great experience. That's right. Yeah. Well, yeah, you got to witness some little piece of history. I mean, that game will go down as one for the ages for sure. I mean, every time, any NFC Championship game is something. But if when they play NFC Championship games at home, good things happen. They're 4-0 when they play the NFC Championship game at home. I kind of like that record there. It's pretty damn impressive. But what a game!
Yeah, it was breathtaking. It was awesome.
I gotta ask you, what was your reaction, man, when Rick Woolen got that taunting call? Were you more mad at the refs or were you more mad at Woolen?
I was a little bit upset knowing how crucial that penalty was, and then the very next play, I was like, "Oh no!" And I was like, this is gonna be going back to what I should say. It could have been that one penalty if the Rams would have won that game, and Reek Woolen would have been the most hated person in Seattle, and he would have gotten the boot out of it,
eternity. Yeah, but I was asking you, were you more mad at the refs, or were you from calling it, or were you mad at Woolen for doing it?
I was a little mad at Woolen because you can't do that on the opponent's sideline. As much as you should be excited on making the play, you can't taunt your opponent on the sideline. It's not great sportsmanship right there by Woolen.
Yeah,
hopefully he'll maintain his composure in the Super Bowl.
I hope so. I mean, I don't want him to lose that edge because he made a great play before that. You know, had a PBU, almost intercepted that football. But then you just gotta shut up, maybe give him a look, and then walk to the sideline like, yeah, I've been here before. But I was mad. I was so mad at Woolen. This wasn't the first time. That's the thing. Is like he's done this before, and that's what was so frustrating about it. And man, that could have cost us everything. I mean, we would have been one miserable city and one very angry city at one guy if that had happened. But fortunately, that didn't, so we don't have to worry about it. But he's going to have to play. He's going to have to do it again. So we need him to be at the top of his game, because that sequence right there, boy, did everything turn around for the worse at that point. So yeah, man. Yeah. Well, we'll see. Yeah, that was a great NFC Championship game to beat the Rams, even though nobody wanted to face them. And we got it done anyway to really be like the best team to come out of the NFC, no doubt, right? You can't have anyone saying, oh, well, you know, if you had to play the Rams, you guys never would have won. You know, it's like we did, and we did it. So that's the best part about it. So what's your prediction for Sunday? I don't think I asked you that yet. What's your score prediction?
It's okay. I'm going to predict 34-27. Seattle with the victory over New England. As long as their defense can pressure Trey like other defenses, like the Chargers, the Texans, and the Broncos did, the Patriots got lucky in all three of those games. If the Seahawks can pressure Drake May and get the football from him, I have a feeling this will be in favor of Seattle getting their second title.
That's pretty high scoring, 34-27. But, you know, even against the Rams, you know, we had to kind of win it in the shootout, and they can do it. That's the best part, is even when the defense isn't playing at their tops, we have the firepower, you know, to answer back too. So hopefully the defense can keep them. Yeah. If we can keep under 20, that would be pretty sweet. But I like it. There's a lot of one-touchdown predictions here, which isn't big, but then that pretty much coincides with what Vegas is saying. I think we're still 4.5-point favorites in this game. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But all right, man. Well, thanks for the call. Go Hawks.
All right, thank you, Norb. Have fun in the Super Bowl.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, go Hawks. I love it. All right, a lot of new calls in here whose names I do not recognize. So we're just going to go down the list. Let's start with somebody close by here from the 206. Whoa, yo, what's up? Welcome to the show. Who's this?
Norb.
Who's this?
Hey, what is up, man?
What's up? What's your name?
C-O-R,
C-O-R what?
C-O-R, the letter D, and the I, and the N.
You know, I'm just going to call you C because it's just taking way too long to figure out what your actual name is. So someone call you C. C, what's up, man? How you feel about the Super Bowl on Sunday?
Yo, I'm very excited about it. I mean, I'm just like so pumped, and yeah, I can't wait for. I mean, it's like, wow. I've been waiting like 11 years for that.
Yeah. I know, 11 years. You sound like a pretty young man. Corbin, everybody corrected me. Everyone apparently heard it better than I did. Corbin, right? Your name's Corbin?
Yeah.
All right, you guys got good hearing, you guys. Anyway, so how old are you? Your 20s?
No.
Younger?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not like quizzing you or anything. I'm just like, okay, so you're in your teens, so obviously when the Seahawks won their last or played their last Super Bowl was 11 years ago, so that means you were like elementary school then probably, right? If that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've really never truly experienced what a Seahawks Super Bowl feels like. So this is kind of a new thing. A lot of you guys, a lot of you younger fans out there, this is the first time. So, yeah, man, what do you think about this game? Seahawks Patriots matchup. Give me a prediction.
Oh man, my final score is Seahawks 48, and the Patriots. Let's see, and the Patriots. Hex. Was the Patriots Hex? Yeah, the Patriots 6.
6? 48-6? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh man, that sounds like put on a whoopee. 48-6. Oh, that's going to be the biggest margin of victory. I like it, man. That's awesome. 48-6. Who would be your Super Bowl MVP if that actually happened? I think I know.
I think let's see, maybe
48-6.
KSN or maybe Sam.
Yeah, I would imagine if we're putting that many points up, it's going to have to be one of those two guys. But that would be cool, right? I think I just happy for Sam Darnold. And Corbin, thanks for the call, man. Appreciate it. I just think it's this journey that Sam Darnold has gone on is, talk about a cool redemption story for a guy who just started off with the Jets, got kicked out to the Panthers, got kicked to the curb to the Niners as a backup, goes to the Vikings, has an amazing season, and they kick him to the curb, which they're really regretting that right about now. And then Seahawks pick him up and say, we don't care about that. We did not care. And they picked him up, and look at what he's done. I mean, who ever expected that? I mean, I was cautiously optimistic when they got Sam Darnold, but I was like everybody else, having watched that game against the Rams, thinking, okay, I see the potential, but man, I hope it's not that. But who'd have thought? Who'd have thought that this would happen so quickly too? It's a great story. That'd be a very great redemption, full circle for Sam Darnold, and such a humble guy. The dude is so classy and straightforward, almost to the point of being kind of boring. But I'll take boring and humble over some trash talking, dude who talks a lot and doesn't deliver. So anyway, love it. 48-6. Damn. All right, let's go to the 425. Not too far from here. Is this Brian?
This is Jason.
Jason, okay. I gotta not trust this caller ID thing. Jason, what's going on, man? Welcome to the show.
What's good? Pleasure to be here.
Pleasure to have you. What's on your mind, man? Super Bowl 60, Seahawks, Patriots. What's up?
First thing that comes to mind, that Eamon Worry injury. That had me scared a bit last night.
I'm still a little scared about that because
I'm scared, but I mean, also Cam Chancellor playing through that torn MCL.
Richard Sherman playing through that elbow thing, and I mean, I don't think he would miss it. But it sounds like, according to all the press conferences, and assuming they're telling the truth, which you never know if they can be, it sounds like he's going to play, and they're just kind of keeping him, keeping a day-to-day watch for right now.
He wasn't on a boot or crutches, so that was definitely optimistic.
I want to give a quick shout out to the super chat from Melina Dahl, my fabulous moderator. Ever notice all the rejects that come to Seattle? Ball, there's something special about this place. Go Hawks. Yeah, it's true. And then when people leave here, they fall apart. They turn into Gino, Pete Carroll, DK Metcalf, just to name a few. But anyway, we kind of like what's going on over here, man. But I was a little nervous, but I'm with you. I feel like it's going to work out. Eamon Worry is such a key player. I mean, really the whole defense. It's hard to imagine anybody, being left out of that D. But he's one of the most crucial guys on the defense. So we need him to play because he's so key, so clutch.
He's a defensive rookie of the year candidate. So he's for real.
Yeah, no, for sure. Somebody said Brandon Larson, Russell. That last comment. So give me a score prediction, and who do you think is going to be who's going to be the AP?
Ooh, obviously I think we're going to win, but I would not be surprised if it ends up being a close game. Maybe like 28-21, maybe. Obviously, there's a lot of things. Like, you gotta get pressure on Drake May. Don't let him use his legs. Don't give him short fields. I feel like it could come down to the defense, and I also wouldn't be surprised if it was like someone like a Josh Jobe or Eric Sauber making the play of the game, because that seems to be what happens with some of these Super Bowls. Some unknown
person, yeah. Maybe a
out,
Jake Bobo like he did last week. Jake Bobo with a touchdown. Like Bobo has 3 catches and he catches a touchdown in the NFC Champ game.
The freaking corner post right after the muff punt. Like, oh my god.
That move though. Do you see the moves on that guy?
That was
plants the foot hard to the post.
And Darnold was getting pressured. I think he was like.
Oh, he had a dude right in his face, kind of diving for his waist.
And he threw it on the money.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, that's what Darnold does,
like
man. He's fearless.
I'm really, and I feel like with this win, I know a lot of people talk about it being revenge, but I feel like it would be more closure just because it's not. These aren't the same teams from Super Bowl 49.
Right.
And it's like everything is different. The coaches, players, it's all different vibe. It feels like it would be closure in terms of not having to relive that Malcolm Butler interception. And it would also be gratification because at the start of the year, everyone was like, the media was sleeping on us. We had to deal with freaking Montreal Lenoir talking trash about JSN, Niners fans talking trash, Rams fans looking down on us, like all these people trashing on us. And it was just such like a gratifying feeling just for like the team and like some of the players like Sam Darnold being able to overcome that past persona of being almost ruined by the Jets, obviously.
Right.
So there's just so many reasons why I want this team to win.
Ginger beards unite. Pretty funny. That's true. And I think it's but the revenge factor is more for the fans than the team, because the team doesn't have any skin in the game as far as getting revenge, because those guys, that was 11 years ago.
No.
But for us, for the fans, we want it because we were there.
I think it's definitely a mix. Oh God, I remember.
You're old enough to remember.
One of the worst nights of my life.
Yeah, it's been haunting. It's haunted me for a long time, and it took a long time to get over. And my most watched video on my YouTube channel is still the reaction to the interception in Super Bowl 49. So it just goes to show how much people have enjoyed watching our misery. But it's true, right? I mean, it was a freakish play that everybody thought, why the hell did that happen? What were they thinking? And why did they throw it? Famous, why did they throw it?
I still don't know. Like
5 words.
I don't know if that was just Russ or Pete or Darrell Bevel.
Pete took the hit for it. He didn't throw anyone under the bus, but it could have been an audible. They sure looked like they weren't quite sure what they were doing with the lineup because there was a lot of confusion. It looked like pre-snap. So we'll never probably really know. Maybe someday, years from now, but I don't know. It's hard to guess. Was it a Pete thing or did Russ, get a little?
With a win ambitious tonight, we won't have to think about it as much.
No,
we'll win on Sunday.
Yeah, obviously. Sunday. Yeah, it better not be tonight because I'm not there yet. But
God, I'm not ready for that. I'm still not mentally ready for that.
Yeah, but we'll stand excited. Oh, you had a 1 touchdown prediction, right? Seattle wins.
Yeah, I think like a touchdown difference. It's gonna have to be like. I don't know how much of a factor the run game is going to be. It might just have to come down to.
Oh, the run game's always going to be a factor, bro. How important was that run game?
Yeah.
Insulting away the victory against the Rams. The run game will always be a victory, and I think even more so in this game.
It's going to be a factor for both teams, and I mean, obviously, it's like I think we obviously have the better run team. It's just that with Drake May, he can move. He can run the ball.
He can run himself too. He likes to run. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep an eye on him.
Because, I mean, let's be real. Their running back room ain't it. It's gonna have to come down to containing Drake May in the pocket and just getting as much pressure on him because their offensive line was not good. They gave up in each of those postseason games. They gave up 5 sacks each.
Right.
So.
Yeah. I'm excited at the possibility of our defensive line feasting on the Patriots. If past history has shown the possibility of it, because we haven't really gotten much pressure or sacks on past quarterbacks in the playoffs. We didn't get a ton. We got some pressure, but we'd love to get more.
Also, it's the Rams. The Rams have had a good offensive line.
They're hard to get to.
And Matthew Stafford, he's the MVP.
Yeah,
he's going to be the MVP.
Yeah, I mean, the throws he made,
when our defense is like
throws he made. I mean, that's the thing, is we will not face another quarterback better than that, and we still survive. So that's why I feel confident about it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for the call, brother.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Appreciate it. All right, go Hawks. Jason. All right, I'm going to keep this going because, again, I want to try to keep the show to a decent amount of time. There's a lot of you out there. Let's go to Drew. I think it's Drew. Drew, is that you? Hello,
yeah,
Drew. Is this Drew from the 515?
Yeah, this is Drew.
Drew, all right. Welcome to the show. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, excited, man. Leaving for the Super Bowl tomorrow, and can't wait to get this going on. But yeah, I'm curious how you feeling. How confident are you feeling about this game?
Yeah. So I've been thinking about it a lot. I think in theory, like, if you're not taking into account like how big of a game it is, I just think like our guys versus their guys, our roster versus theirs, I think we should win this game by like 10 points, I would say. But that's what I'm hoping for, and that's what I think. Like, if we play our A game, I think there's no way we lose. Like, if we just play smart and don't beat ourselves, I think there's very like limited possibilities for the Patriots to win if we just play our A game, play smart.
Yeah, I think Seattle could beat anybody if they are on their A game. And Sam Darnold had the best game of his career against the Rams, and he needed it.
Oh, yeah.
Because anything else, we would not have won that game. But it was a little bit of everything, right? We had to play some defense, and they're a tough team to stop. Our defense gave up a lot of yards again, but they did just enough. But special teams, how about special teams? Nobody talks enough about special teams, but special teams won that game. If you think about the fumble. The fumble by the returner that led to the score immediately. I mean, had that not happened, I don't know. It could have been a totally different game if we don't get that turnover. So, special teams are going to be huge. And Jason Myers, poor Jason Myers, who's never gets enough credit whenever he does something good. And he's part Filipino, by the way. Proud to say. But he kicks extra points, kicks field goals with regularity, and nobody really talks about it. Only when he misses does everybody start to say his name. So I'm saying his name already. Jason Myers has been a great asset as a kicker. Michael Dixon as well. We have probably one of the best special teams units out there, and that might be the difference. So with Rashid Shaheed, also a weapon in that. So we just got it. All departments are locking it down. So 10-point victory, you say, huh?
Yeah, I just think, like, we are better in all three phases, I think. Like, I think we have better offense, defense, and special teams, and we have all the momentum right now. So I think I really don't think they're going to win the game, but at the same time, I am still, like, nervous in a way because it is the Super Bowl. So
yeah.
And, we're like, Shanahan's not going to go away, even though we kind of have his back right now, and then McVay's not going to go away. Like,
yeah, well, we'll worry about them next year.
Tough competition.
They're going to play in Australia for the first time.
And we lose Kubiak, potentially.
Yeah, I know. Sounds like he might be going to the Raiders. So we'll see.
I really think that's a dumb move. I know it's for money, but
it's a good. Well, it's a good career move because once you become a head coach in the NFL, it's like you just become like no one ever leaves that circle. Coaches seem to coach forever. You always have a job, no matter how bad you do. But congrats to him if that is the case. I'd rather him come back every year. But it's kind of what happens when you have a defensive head coach. You're going to always be hunting for offensive coordinators, and if they're good, they're going to come, and then they're going to leave, and you have to get another one. So, but one thing at a time. Let's just worry about this game. We'll worry about next year. But yeah, you hear about that? Australia. It's going to be the 49ers and Rams playing for the first ever NFL game in Australia. How cool is that? See, the NFL going further international to the land down under. It's going to be pretty cool. They almost thought maybe the Seahawks might have a chance. They just announced it today, yeah. Rams 49ers in Australia. Yeah. Pretty cool.
That'll be cool. In Sydney?
I wish it was. I'm not sure it's Melbourne, I think. got to double check that. But
Oh, okay.
pretty cool. I would agree. If Seattle was to play one, I'd definitely find a way to go down there. I've always wanted to go there, and that would have been a great reason to go. But anyway, well, thanks for the call, man. Appreciate it. 10-point win. Sounds pretty good to me. Go Hawks.
Yeah, thank you. Go Hawks.
All right. Where was that? I forgot which call that was. Oh, well. Let's go to, actually, I want to thank you to Alina for another super chat. It says, enough money was raised to fly the 35 by 35 foot 12 flag around the stadium Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Flag will be donated to above Issaquah on I-90. I love that. That's going to be great. I think we're doing a picture thing also down at the on the Golden Gate Bridge doing a Big 12's picture out there. So I'm going to try to maybe find our way out there and join on all the festivities. So many things to do. Somebody asked, how do you get on the phone call? Luke Rushton was asking. The number's right there. Just call the phone number, 202-926-1076. Then type in the code 696153. All right, let's go to the next call here. There's a lot of you on the line, but I want to go to Rabbit in Spokane. Been waiting patiently. Rabbit, what's up?
What's up, Norb?
What's up? Here we go, man. This is it. This is what we've been waiting for.
All right, 60 minutes to go, my brother.
Yeah. Well, 3 days, and then a few hours, and then Sunday at 3:30.
You know,
60 minutes. I mean, it's me. 60 minutes of football to decide.
Yeah.
World champions.
So I'm gonna narrow it down. And I've been thinking about this all week. Drake May is no Tom Brady. There is no coming back. Once we get over 20 in the first half, about 28-0 in the first half, we'll let them score one. Maybe we'll let them hit a three-pointer. Who knows? We're just going to play with them. We're going to play with them like we played the Broncos. We played with those. We played hard with those guys. We beat them up. And we're going to beat these guys up because they don't deserve to have that trophy. We do.
Well,
so my bold prediction will be 41-14.
Woo! 41-14. That's pretty good. That's the second biggest prediction.
41-14, because Sam Darnold is 0-4 with the Patriots. This Sunday, he will be 1-4 with the Patriots.
Okay. 41-14. I like the digit.
We're going to dominate. We're going to, like I said, we're going to mix it all in, man. We're going to just go out there. Our defense is going to just play their hardest, their damnedest. They're going to break some ribs and have some fun because this is the show, my guy. This is the show. We deserve to be here. This is young Dark Side Rising.
Mm-hmm.
Dark Side Rising. And, you know, out of all the fan base, we are believers in 12. Like Mike McDonald said, man, 12. The power of 12 is 1.
12 is 1. I loved
12 is 1 because we are all the 12.
Yeah.
And you, me, everybody on this call, everybody on this stream, everybody on Instagram that is a believer. And we are a young team. And like you said, man, we get good rookies coming out of here. We get good veterans coming in here and playing our ball, Seattle ball, and nobody gives us any recognition just because we've only won one Super Bowl. We could have won. We could have been on our 4th win.
We should have won.
But, you know,
we should have won the other two. We got robbed against Pittsburgh, and we blew it against the Patriots. Yeah.
We should have won against 05-06 against Pittsburgh. We should have won that.
Oh, yeah.
The refs played us.
Horrible game. Horrible referee.
You know, then you get 2014. That was a given. Then we got a repeat coming on against the Patriots. We got gifted on that one. We got really slammed. I mean, it was a poor judgment call on our offensive coordinator. It was a poor judgment call on Pete Carroll. You know, a lot of rumors said on Facebook that Marshawn Lynch wasn't in the game or in that play. Yes, he was. He was far left.
Yeah, he was in
wide
the play. Yeah,
open.
he basically just went out to the flat. And people often
Right.
forget. People
And
often
you know
forget
what?
that.
And
People
like-
often forget
like
that
everybody-
they did give Marshawn Lynch the ball at 1st and goal from the 5. People forget that. They always say, "Oh, it's a it was a conspiracy," But they did give, and he missed it by this much. If Russell
you know
Okung
what?
had held his block, I think it was on the
Ricardo,
linebacker
man.
for like
That should have been
split
Ricardo.
second, it would have been a touchdown. But
That
I
should have
digress.
been Ricardo's. That should have been Ricardo's. He was retiring soon, so
Yeah.
it's like, and that was the game of his life.
I
He was
know.
going to make the scoring touchdown in 49, but it was
was everything
It was
that
red.
went, everything that could have gone wrong on that play went wrong.
we came back in that game.
Even
We were-
Lockett,
we were
Ricardo
bottomed
Lockett
out.
made a mistake in the way he caught that ball.
It happens.
But
It happens.
But you know what? I don't
It
want to dwell on that play. I don't want to dwell on the interception.
Yeah,
what am I
I get
doing?
over
What are
it.
we bringing
I'm
this
over it.
interception
We're back.
down?
This is the redemption. This is the redemption. We are going to redeem our title that was taken from us in 49. So
Amen.
let's do it. Let's go
Let's
Hawks,
do it.
guys.
All right,
Let's
go Hawks. I love it. I love the blowout prediction.
41-14, my guy. Have a good one.
41-14. All right, go Hawks. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Woo! Let's go to Susan from Reno. Repeat caller from before. Susan, welcome back to the show.
Hello.
Hello, Susan. How you doing? Last time we talked, we weren't in the Super Bowl quite yet, and look at where we are now.
I know.
Huh?
I know.
How about that?
How are you, Norb?
Oh, I'm about to get on a plane in less than 17 hours from now. Head down to the Bay Area to watch our Seahawks play in Super Bowl 60. I'm very excited, very blessed, and can't wait to jump down there and support the team and make noise in that stadium. So, yes, I'm doing just great. How about you? Are you excited?
Yeah. I'm really nervous, though.
Yeah. I know.
Aren't you?
I'm more confident than I was when we played the Rams. I was very nervous against the Rams.
Yeah.
I'm more confident against against the Patriots here in this game for a number of reasons, but just that I think we are a better team than the Patriots.
Yeah.
I think talent-wise, we're just a better team. But, team doesn't always win. They got to execute. They got to have the right plays. They got to minimize mistakes, all that stuff, because even the better team can lose.
That's true.
if they don't execute. So it does come back down to that. So, but I am feeling pretty good. So you're nervous, but just got to believe and have faith and enjoy the game. That's fun.
Yeah.
This is exciting. This is what makes life worth living. Where are you going to watch the game? You going to watch it with people? You going to watch it at home? What's your plan?
I have Spectrum here,
Oh yeah.
so I'm
familiar.
probably going to watch it.
Just quietly at home.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully not too quiet.
my
Hopefully you're
baby.
screaming. Hopefully you're screaming and cheering the
Yeah.
entire time. That's what I'm
Yeah.
hoping for you.
I'm one of those people that talk to the TV.
Okay. Well, you can you
sounds
can
kinda
yell at the TV,
stupid,
and
but-
maybe those audio waves will transfer through the satellite, and somehow we'll feel that in the stadium, and the players will feed off of that.
That sounds kind of crazy, don't it?
Yeah, I've heard crazier theories, but that's if I want to believe it, maybe it could actually happen. But do you have a prediction? What's that?
No.
No prediction.
don't.
Too nervous. Okay. Wait, you're going to say what did you say? You have a question?
Have you seen those people that break their TVs at the... Have you seen those people that break their TVs if their players don't win?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of those videos of people losing it. It's pretty funny. It's pretty sad too because I would never do that. I've been tempted. I've had that feeling like I want to do that, but man, it's like blaming the TV for your team's performance. Like, what did the TV do to you?
No, I can't afford to do that. 'Cause
Yeah, it's expensive. TVs are expensive, but
especially mine.
yeah, I know. Like, these are expensive already enough. We don't want to have to buy things that were working just perfectly fine. Yeah, That would be crazy to do. Well, let's hope for no TV busting moments for us. If anything, it's just going to be, cheering so loud we break the screen because our voices are so loud and high pitched that we just blow the screen open. But we don't really want to do that. But we do want to be loud and cheering. So, yeah.
How are you going to like the halftime?
Oh, Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny doing the halftime show. Well, I'm having a pretty good view of it. I'm looking forward to seeing what I'm sure whatever it is going to be interesting. It's interesting what kind of theme, what kind of message, what kind of production it's going to be. I mean, the Super Bowl is always a pretty grand stage, so we'll see what kind of fireworks they have down there. But
You're supposed to be wearing a dress, Norb.
What's that?
You're supposed to be wearing a dress.
Supposed to be wearing a dress. Okay, well, okay. I'm here for it. I'll watch whatever they put out there. So I'm in it to soak it all in, crazy as whatever it may be. So can't wait to see it. But all right, well, I hope we're going to do a call in next week after the game, and hopefully we can talk about a Seahawks victory and how good it feels. So we will talk next week. All right.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for the call. Enjoy. Seahawks.
Hawks.
See? There you go. All right. Thanks again for the call. Take care. We'll talk to you all later. Have a good one.
Okay, my dear.
All right. Take care. That was Susan from Reno. Yeah. All right. We will. Let's see. Got to go to a super chat here from Talon 836. Says, let's go, Seattle. I hope I get to see you at the game. Okay. You're going to game too, my man? Talon? All right. Sweet. Talon with the super chat. Thanks for your generosity. Appreciate the support. All right, let's keep going, man. There are so many people here. I don't know if I can get to everybody, but I will try. Anish from the 604. Anish.
Norb.
What's up?
Can you hear me? What's going on, man?
Are you still in Vegas or are you back across the border?
No, I'm in Vancouver. I'm just in Vancouver getting ready for Sunday, Just getting ready for Sunday.
Are you going to the game?
It's going to be it. You know what? I didn't get drawn for the season ticket holder lottery. I got drawn for New York, though, and I got to go and see them.
So you did get the New York one.
New York.
They had I heard they had a follow-up drawing, too. I didn't even know about that till I started hearing people saying, oh, yeah, I won the second lottery. I was like, wait, they had a second lottery?
I heard so, too. So it's like, I debated going down. I'm like, man, it's not going to beat the New York experience because I saw them when they're first.
Yeah.
So I'm good with going back then. I'm going to come down to Seattle to watch it, actually.
Okay.
I'm coming down to Seattle to watch it.
That's cool.
I'm going to be in the city to watch it because I need to be in the city to watch it. I need to be in Seattle.
Well, that's the next best thing.
Feel the energy.
Yeah, if you can't be in the building, well, I mean, there'll be a lot of Seahawks fans and around the area in the Bay Area watching as well. But yeah, if you can't be down there, Seattle would be a great place to watch. It would be fun to watch from, Pioneer Square or somewhere downtown. If
it's going to be awesome to be down in
happen, that'll be pretty cool.
It's
going
to be awesome.
The super chat. He's waiting on the call line. Okay, Dieter, remind me your put the chat your zip code. I definitely want to talk to you. We got a Patriots fan. We got a Patriots fan in here, and I know he's got a lot of things to say. So, but first of all, Anish, tell me your predictions. You've been watching this team all season, pretty close. How do you feel about our chances? What's it? Why
very, 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 very confident. Very, very confident.
I
think we're going to win, and I think we're going to win. I have no doubt that we're going to win. Listen, it can happen any given Sunday. Anything can happen, obviously. The best team, like you said earlier, the best team doesn't always win. But the facts are the Seahawks are the best team. They're better than the Patriots. They should win this game. They've got the better offense. They've got the better defense. And I really think that they are going to win the Super Bowl. And they're going to win it in Santa Clara on the Niners' turf. That's what's going to make it even more sweeter, to win it in Santa Clara. And you know what? I think that the score is going to be, let's just say it's going to be, let's say 28 to 9, let's say.
Wow.
28 to 9.
Goals. Okay.
I just not sold on Patriots. And you know what? I've been wrong before. And you know what? Like I said, Patriots, I mean, they won 14 games, but when you look at who they beat, they haven't played a team like the Seahawks. They haven't played the best team in the NFC, in my opinion, the best team in the NFL. And as far as the MVP is concerned, that's a good question. Who's going to be the MVP, Norb? And I'm going to go on a limb. I'm going to say, if I look at my crystal ball, who's going to be in the Super Bowl 60 MVP? You know what's going to be?
Who?
Jason Myers will be the Super Bowl MVP.
Wow.
You heard it first, and I'm going to be placing a bet on that.
Have we ever had a field goal kicker be the MVP in any Super Bowl? I don't even know if that's even been a thing. But hey,
he's going to set a Super Bowl record, and with the most field goals kicked in a Super Bowl.
I'm not sure if I like the idea of having so many field goals. That means it's going to be a closer game than it should be. But, you know.
Well, hey, their defense will step up.
Yeah, that's true. If we can do that, that would be something. As long as the Seahawks are the ones who are having the MVP, then I really don't care who it is. But that would be something.
When are you flying out? I missed earlier.
I'm flying out tomorrow.
When are you flying out? To San Jose?
Tomorrow. I fly in tomorrow. So I'll be there for 3 nights. Tomorrow night, Saturday night, Sunday night, come back Monday. So, yeah. All right, man. Well, we'll see what happens. We will be talking to y'all after the game and hopefully with some smiles on our faces. All right, brother.
Buddy. Have a good trip.
All right, enjoy your time. Watch the game on Sunday in Seattle. All right, go Hawks, baby.
I will, my friend.
Go Hawks. Whew. Okay. All right. I said I would bring in a Patriots fan. And Dieter and I have had some collaborations in the past, so I'm going to have to bring him in here. Where is he? Where is the 781? Okay. All right. I got to do it. Makes me nervous to do so, but I got to do it. Dieter McBusiness. It's been a while.
What's up, baby? I am back. We are back. The Pats are back, baby.
Oh, boy, it didn't take me 5 seconds to get
I want
to
start it off with here's what I want to start off with, a nice political concession, okay? Oh. You are the better team. You are the better team. On paper, this is where the disagreement is, right? I think out of 10 times, the Seahawks win this game and the Patriots win 4. Most people, I think, are more like 7-3. And that's why I'm optimistic. I think you guys got a great squad. I do not think Darnold is going to throw up all over himself like a lot of Pats fans are hoping is going to happen. 3 picks, whatever, fumbles and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe we get one of those, but I'd be surprised if we get 2 or 3 turnovers, and that would be the easiest way for us to win. But no, I mean, I'm not nervous. I am glad to be here. It's been a successful season no matter what. But I do think it's going to be a great game. And I think if you are betting on it, which I know a thing or two about, you got to take the points. I think, I think only really serious Seahawks fans are laying the points because I think it's going to be a close game. But, hey, like your previous caller said, any given Sunday, anything can happen, right?
Yeah. Well, that was a very politically proper call, politically correct call. I was waiting for
that?
Yeah, well, I don't know if I like it because I feel like I'm being like rope-a-doped here or something. I'm not sure. But, let me ask you this.
Well, what I'm conceding. Go ahead. Yeah, you take control.
Yeah, okay. So, since you've been so kind coming out of the gates, which is very odd for a Patriots fan to be so kind and
well, because we have a history, Norb.
I know the records. I know where you guys come from. All right, but tell me a little bit because not a lot of Seahawks fans are that familiar with the Patriots. Okay, so
sure.
What do we have to watch out for? If I was a staff member and I was paying you to okay, man, I need to know how to beat this team. Give me the dirt. What's the scoop? What's the scoop? We know Drake May. We know you guys' defense is good, but give me some specifics as to what's going to make the difference. What guys on your team are going to be the key players to give the Patriots the edge?
Sure. So here's how I would go about beating the Patriots if I were the Seahawks. And just starting with some defensive players to watch out for. Milton Williams on our line of scrimmage.
He's a badass.
Is fantastic. He is just an absolute force to be reckoned with. He just won a Super Bowl with the Eagles. He's been here before. He's going to be a real leader. He and this other guy, Gonzalez, that we've got as our number one cornerback, we are undefeated when they are on the field at the same time. The only losses that we had this season were when one of either of those players was injured.
Who were you playing?
So
Who did you lose to?
Who
did you lose to in that game?
We lost to the Raiders in our first game of the season.
How the
we lost
hell
2
do you
weeks later
lose to the Raiders,
yeah, I know.
dude?
Yeah, it was don't even get me started. It was a
What was the
freaking
first
weird
game?
And
What was
then
the first game?
2 weeks later, we lost to the Steelers because we turned the ball over five times. And then we didn't lose until the Bills in December. And so we've had a good season, but I mean the criticisms of our schedule are fair. Anyway, back to how to beat us. So I would the best way for the Seahawks to lose this game, to hand it to us, is for you all to be impatient and to be like, we are the better team. Why are we not up by 2 touchdowns? Okay, if you get down into the red zone in the first half and you take field goals, you will win this game. First half field goals are the most undervalued form of points in the National Football League in its current state.
Can't believe I'm
It's
actually
so
saying
weird.
I agree with a Patriots fan, but I agree with you, man. I'm one of those
Oh,
take the
dude,
point.
I mean, dude, it's all love. It's all love, bro. You know that. It's
guess
just,
so.
you're just never going to get over that scar of 49. Like, I
I'm
get
not.
it, man. Like,
Even-
it's like I
I'm-
cheated on you or something.
Yeah. Somebody cheated on me.
But no, I think, like, if you guys just get impatient and try to force Darnold into doing things that he doesn't normally do, then our pressure will add up to turnovers, and then that's how you lose. But I would say run the ball a lot more than you normally would. Keep in mind there are larger gaps in between plays because of so many TV timeouts. So it's like investing in fatigue. Like if you run the ball a lot in the first half, that'll pay dividends in the second half. And I guess where I'm going is don't try to win the game in the first half if you're the Seahawks. And then in terms of our offense, like, yeah, I mean, Drake's going to need to be diversified in his portfolio of receivers because I have a feeling your defense is going to be forcing us into 3rd and 5 a lot. 3rd and 5, give or take 2 or 3 yards, right? Like, it's all about that third down conversion. Especially when you are the, shall we say, less dominant team. The dog, the underdog, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what the Patriots are. So our job is going to be to try to stay on the field with the ball as much as possible. And that leads me to my conclusion, which I think is yours probably too, but whoever gets after the quarterback better in this game will win the game. That's what it's all about. It's all about that pressure because both of these teams love to bring pressure, and you can create turnovers with pressure better than any other method that I've seen this postseason.
Yeah, I think your analysis is pretty darn good. So what receivers or tight ends will we get the most trouble with? You got Stephon Diggs.
So the big
end.
X factor is our tight end, Hunter Henry, who's our tight end. He's the big X factor. And then we've got the veteran Stephon Diggs, who'll be good for, a handful of crucial catches, hopefully for like third down conversions. And then Kayshon Boutte. But we don't really have, we don't have an Njigba. That's the biggest separator in this game is that you have a superstar Jerry Rice, Randy Moss level receiver. With that said, we're going to take him away. We're going to make you beat us with Darnold throwing to other receivers. Because I think Njigba, I saw on a pie chart, I think he was responsible for 3/4 of your yards or something, or well over half of your receiving yards, right?
Well, if you look at the first 3/4 of the season, he was all the receiving yards. And then they started to kind of key in on him. And so then they had to find other ways to spread it around. But if you look at the last game when we beat the Rams, we had touchdowns to multiple different receivers. Jake Bobo, who had only caught 3 or 4 passes in the whole season, got a touchdown. Cooper Kupp, he's that guy who's, quietly, has to take a step back, but he comes up clutch. He only catches the ball maybe 4 or 5 times a game. but he comes up big when he does.
I think if Cup has a big game, we're in trouble.
He won't have. He's not going to have a big game. He'll have a solid game and come up in important moments. But who you might have to worry about is Rashid Shaheed, because he's the new X factor that is a good offset from JSN, because JSN obviously is the kind of the consistent key there, but we hit the Rams early in the game with Shaheed streaking down the right sideline, so he stretches the defense. So you can't just take away one guy, because if you take away one guy, you're leaving another speedster out there too. So Sam Darnold's got options.
I see the Pats running a lot of zone blitzes. I think is probably what you'll see from a lot of zone blitzes.
I'll tell you, if I were to tell you, okay, here's the weakness for the Seahawks, so don't tell anybody. Okay, don't tell anyone the Patriots, but I'll tell you.
Yeah, okay.
Our right guard, Anthony Bradford, is trash, man. He is bad.
Yeah.
He can be really good on some plays, but there are times when he is like worse than a traffic cone. Guys will run right by him, and some of those sacks that Darnold has gone down with were single-handedly because of him. I can't imagine him being on the team next year. But what's the guy? Williams? Is the guy on your D line? Is it Williams you're talking about?
Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, Milton Williams is the guy.
They put him
to worry about.
And on that side, we're going to have to get some help or something, because that's going to be a bad matchup. So they might already be looking at that.
Yeah, I think if it's hopefully it's a low scoring drag out like field goal battle, and I think the Pats have a better chance of winning that kind of game. But I'll reciprocate with the insider knowledge. The left side. Both players, the left side of our
left tackle's a little bit of a
liability. Will Campbell was our number one draft pick. He's been a huge disappointment. So you guys are going to be blitzing our left side a lot. I expect a lot of running and kind of a boring first half, to be honest with you. That's what I'm hoping for, anyway.
I'm not.
let me ask. Well, I know you want the. Well, if it turns into a track meet,
if
then
we turn track meet, it's going to be bad for you guys. But if you guys keep it close, then it can be anybody's game.
No, we like the ugly. We want to win ugly. It wants to be like Super Bowl 50 with the Broncos and
right. Yeah, a lot of pressures and
super ugly game.
Yeah.
You had one of those for the Pats win.
You had a question?
Yeah. Who do you think has the coaching advantage?
I don't know. That's a really good one. I mean, they're both, I think really great defensive minds. They've shown that they can, what he's done in a year from inheriting a 4-13 team to turn it into the exact opposite of that, to do better than 13-4 is pretty remarkable. So obviously it's been a combination of some great moves and some really good coaching. I would probably. I'd have to give it. That's a tough one, but being a homer, I would have to just say what I think is what's amazing, and really our defense is the star of this team and this turnaround. But what Mike McDonald has done in every destination he's been to, he's taken a team that's usually had a bottom third defense and turned it into a top 10, if not top 5 defense. He did that in Michigan. Right. He did that with the Ravens, and he's done it here. And he did it here in a matter of 2 years to get us to the Super Bowl.
Right.
And that's, and that's also losing our 2 receivers, replacing the quarterback, that's some pretty big changes. And yet, here we are. So I think that you can compare the two and say they both turn things around in a very fast manner. But I think just I would have to give a nod to McDonald. I'm not going to say I don't think our coach is better, but I'm going to give props to say.
Well, here's the thing that you didn't mention. The person that you didn't mention is Josh McDaniels.
That's true, and he was around. He was part of that. When we talk about the revenge game, I forget to mention Josh. He was part of that. He was part of that. There is one piece that was still part of that besides the owner.
So Josh McDaniels, I would argue, will go down in history as one of the top 3 play callers in NFL history. And he is now, with this game, he will have coached and called plays in 6 Super Bowls. Vrabel went 3 times as a coach as well. So obviously I don't have the depth of knowledge about your coach that you do, but I will say just in terms of experience, you can't deny that we do have the upper hand there. Not necessarily the better coaches, but with respect to this particular game, and it's a weird game. You've been there. You know this. It's a weird, long, exhausting game. Just ask the Atlanta Falcons about 51.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Yeah. How can we forget? That was Super Bowl 51 was the thank you for having people forget and spend as much attention looking at 49 because 51 became the greatest Super Bowl failure to replace what was the greatest Super Bowl failure in Super Bowl 49. So thank you, Atlanta Falcons, for that. Yes, so I agree. It is a weird game. But that's what's so cool about this matchup is the two teams are very much like each other. The way they're constructed and the way that they've turned things around and what they're good at. They have they're all like
and the way that they were perceived preseason, having basically the same odds preseason.
Yeah, nobody expected these two teams
60-1.
Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of cool to prove everybody wrong. From that aspect, it's kind of cool that these two teams ended up here. But well, we'll see now. Time to play the game and see how it all turns out. How concerned are you about Drake May's shoulder? I keep hearing about his shoulder injury. Is this not a big deal, or is this something that's concerning?
I don't know. So the ghost in this one is Brady's ankle in 2007, right before we lost the perfect season to the Giants. So I'm having a little bit of deja vu with that, but I don't think it's a thing, and if it was, they took care of it. It's like it wasn't. I've had shoulder things myself, and they've got the best, training staff money can buy. So I'm sure he's fine.
You're not. Well, we had a little bit of a scare with Nick Emanwari, our safety, who has been just amazing.
Yeah. Is he? He's going to play, he might be a little messed up, right?
But he's going to have to deal with it because he hurt it during the practice, a lower ankle, not high ankle, thank God. But I think he'll play. The question is, what kind of effect is it going to have? Because he's so explosive and quick to jump routes and
he's like the beating heart of your secondary.
He is. We are a different team without him. So in fact, when we lost the games we lost, at least two of them, he was not in the game. Missed most of the first game where we lost to the 49ers, and the game we lost against Tampa Bay, he was not there. So that's something to definitely keep an eye on because he is,
so you're anxious?
Very important. Yeah, it's a little concerning. When I read about it, it's like, okay, well, they say it's not an issue, but we'll see. It's not an issue until it is. So we'll see. But all right, man. Well, thanks for the call. We'll definitely have to talk post game and kind of break down how this sucker goes. But it was good to talk to you.
Yeah, dude, I'll shoot you. Are you going to the game? You're going to the game, right?
Yeah, I'm flying out tomorrow. I'll be at the game.
Oh, you lucky bastard.
Yes.
All right, well, I can't say good luck, but, hey, all the love in the world, and we're just lucky to be a part of it. You know what I mean?
I agree. Just to be here is something. But, we will win or lose, we will talk about this afterwards.
All right, thanks, Norm.
All right, have a good one. Enjoy the game.
You too, bye-bye.
All right, man. Time flies. It's been an hour, and I have like over 20-something callers still waiting and standing by. Who should I take next? All right, let's go to, somebody mentioned the 608 or something. We'll go there. 608. Who's the Caitlin Clark one? What number is that? Who's Caitlin Clark? It is 608. I thought I read that. All right, 608. You asked, you receive. Who is this?
I'm Sophia. I've been a big Seahawks fan since the Broncos. We beat them super badly. I remember the Malcolm Smith MVP.
Yes.
It was super great.
And I was there. I can't forget that.
I'm a big fan of yours. I'm a big fan of yours. Seriously, I watch everything.
Thank you. Thank you. Did you say your name was Sophia?
Yeah.
Sophia. Okay. So, and where are you calling from?
Minnesota, for real. Sam Darnold,
okay.
yeah. Crazy.
All right, cool. Well, my oldest daughter is named Sophia, so I kind of have a spot for Sophia's. And the fact that you are a female, you're only the second female caller on the show, because that's kind of the ratio of audience I have. But it's great to have you from Seahawks fan from Minnesota, so thank you for watching. And how long have you been watching my channel?
Oh, my God, since the beginning, super beginning.
Wow, like you watched when I was at Super Bowl 48 that time? Wow, I appreciate. Well, thank you.
Yes.
That's a long time ago. I appreciate that. Well, thank you.
Yeah, oh my God.
Do you have a favorite video, that I've made? Anyone that
Oh
stands
my
out?
goodness, there's so many of them. It's like super hard. Like I just love everything. The bitchin' video, style. He's super funny.
Well, yeah,
He makes me laugh all the time.
yeah, he's a different breed. You know what I'm saying? How
Yeah,
old
he
are you?
is.
I'm trying to get this. I'm hearing your voice. If you don't mind asking, I don't know, like to ask women.
Oh
how
yeah,
old they
I'm
are.
22.
22. So you've been. So you started
22?
watching like
Yeah.
elementary school.
Kindergarten,
Yeah, okay.
big time.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, thank you. That's awesome. Thank you so much. So, well, how are you
Yeah.
feeling? How you feeling? Our Seahawks going to the
I'm
Super
feeling
Bowl?
great about the Super Bowl. Like we're gonna win again. I think. Like Sam Darnold can ball, and maybe Jason be the Super Bowl MVP or Sam.
A very good chance of that because those guys have had the connection all year long. Do you have a score prediction that you're hoping for to see on Sunday?
Maybe the repeat of Super Bowl 49, but in our favor.
That's kind of what I was hoping for too. 28-24 Seahawks over the Patriots.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be poetic?
Yeah,
That would be something.
that'd be awesome. Actually,
Yeah, I know. I was going to say the same
I'm
thing. That
so
would be
happy.
the score that I would love to see. But yeah, we'll see. Who's your favorite player? Is there a player that you are?
oh my God,
particularly
that's so
fond of?
hard. I love Davion Witherspoon. I like K9. I have his autograph too. I have Russell Wilson's rookie card, Marshawn Lynch rookie card.
How
yeah,
about,
I'm a big Seahawks fan. Like I have.
Yeah. Which player on the
Go
current
ahead.
team then? Who's your favorite?
Oh my God, that's hard. Jason and Sam Darnold. I like all the Seahawks. Like Charles Cross too.
Yeah, oh yeah, Charles. Offensive linemen don't always get a lot of love, but that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
How about on the defensive side? Yeah, you mentioned Witherspoon. Is
Oh,
he
yeah.
your guy?
Witherspoon, Wolin, though he did cost us a big thing. It was like super bad, but he's a big piece, and I love everybody on that defense, like DeMarcus Lawrence.
Oh yeah, he's been so good this year. He's been like the quiet,
he's on our
just
team now.
leader, veteran leader. Kind of cool how when the Seahawks landed in Santa Clara, he was the first one. They let him
Yeah.
be the first one out as the sort of like oldest vet on the team to be the first one because he's never been to a Super Bowl. They let him walk out first. I thought that was pretty classy move. How about all time?
Yeah,
Do you have an all time
I love
favorite?
Jaron Reed too.
Yeah, Jaron Reed. Yeah, he's great.
Oh my God, that's hard.
All time
That's
favorite
hard.
Seahawk.
Marshawn Lynch.
Okay, he's
I love him so much.
such a
actually.
character, right? Yeah.
Yes, I got him to see my Instagram
Oh yeah.
story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. That's great. I met him at the airport one time. He was walking by himself. I was on my
Whoa.
way home. I met him at the LA airport, and I was walking by, and I was with my wife.
Wow.
That's Marshawn Lynch. He's
Yeah, it's really hard to
talk
pick
to
a
him.
favorite Seahawk.
So
it's really
yeah,
hard.
I tried to walk up to him and try to get a picture with him, but he was very like
He's like,
didn't
nope.
want to be too
Professional.
and he was like, what did he say? Just,
Yeah, it's awesome.
something like, I appreciate you, and just kept on walking. So he didn't say yes. He just said thank you or appreciate you and kept going. So, but yeah, he's a lot of fun. He's something else. Well, thank you so much
he's
for
awesome.
jumping on the show.
You're welcome.
And hopefully 28-24.
Really happy to be here. Yeah.
Yeah, well, same here. So I appreciate
Yeah,
you
well.
watching my videos, and enjoy the
Thank
game on
you.
Sunday. Go Hawks.
You too. Go Hawks.
All right. That was cool. Sophia from Minnesota. Let's go to all right, somebody was asking about the next number here. It's 508. Take a request. 508. All right, who's this? Where are you calling from?
Hello?
Yes, you're on with NorbCam. What's your name and where are you from?
I'm Talon Afonso. I'm from New England. I'm a Seahawks fan.
You're a Seahawks fan from New England.
From New England.
Oh, like born and
My
raised there?
first ever football game I watched was Seattle versus Denver
In the Super Bowl or a different game?
in the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Oh,
In the
that's where
Super Bowl.
that's a good place to start. Okay, and
I
you
was
say your name
like
was
8 years
Alfonso?
old, and I
You say your name was
just loved
Alfonso?
Yep.
Alfonso from New England. Okay, all right. So you're a Seahawks fan. Okay, so what's it like going to
going to the
living in
Super
New
Bowl.
England right now as a Seahawks fan? Do you,
Not a great thing.
do you keep a low profile, or do you like
So I
wear
wear-
your colors proudly and say like, "Yeah, that's
I
right,
wear my
bitches"?
JSN jersey everywhere.
Okay. Yeah, and how do they
All
how
my
they treat
friends
you
are
out there?
Pats fans. They all hate.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I just wondering how do they treat you out there?
Oh yeah, not nice.
Nice.
Not nice at all.
Well,
I go out wearing this Seahawks jersey. I get hated everywhere.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's
I'm excited. I'm flying out tomorrow to go to the game.
What? You're going to the game?
Yeah, I'm going to the Super Bowl. I got good seats too.
Really? Congratulations. Wow. Well, I guess that makes two of us. Maybe we'll run into each other out there. That's awesome. So, how did you get tickets?
Game.
Did you know someone who's a ticket holder? Or did you just up and decide we're going and buy them on the open market? How'd you do it?
My dad's friend had like season tickets for the Patriots, so he's gonna sell them to my dad, but he can only get 2. So my dad just ended up buying them on Ticketmaster.
Oh, so these are through the Patriots. Okay. Oh, but you just ended up getting through. You just bought them through Ticketmaster.
Ticketmaster.
Oh.
Yeah, because my dad's a Patriots fan. My little brother is too. I'm the only Seattle fan in the house.
Wow. How did that happen? How did that happen? How did you become the non-Patriot fan in the house?
I don't know. I just watched that Super Bowl, and I just stuck with Seattle since I was young.
Wow, that's cool. I always think it's kind of cool when there's that lone Seahawks fan, the black sheep in the family who doesn't go with the rest of the team. That's pretty cool. Wow, so you're going to the game. So you fly out tomorrow as well, huh?
Yeah, I fly out tomorrow morning to San Fran.
Right on. Okay, well, we'll be landing sometime around the same time since I'm leaving after you. But sweet. What are you going to do before the game? Any particular things that you're planning to go, or are you just kind of winging it?
We're just winging it. We got no idea what we're gonna do out there.
So it's you and your dad.
Try to have a great time.
So you and your dad.
It's me, my dad, and my younger brother.
Oh, and your brother's coming too. So 2 Patriots fans and you all sitting together.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's cool. What a great experience, man. I mean, I went to my first Super Bowl. It was the one you watched that made you a Seahawks fan. I went with my dad, and that's been a memory I've cherished ever since. So. You won't regret the experience. Hopefully we win and you can kind of like gloat over your dad and your brother. But no matter what, it's going to be a great experience.
I think I'm like very confident they're going to win. I was saying from the beginning of the season it's going to be Pats versus Seattle. I've been saying it all season.
Really? Okay. Well, I can see why. In the household you grew up in, that would be a pretty cool matchup.
Yeah.
But here it
I
is.
just
Actually,
want to beat the Pats. Like that's the #1 team I would want to beat in the Super Bowl.
That's what I said too.
Everyone just brings up the past about what happened last time.
Oh yeah, that video clip of the same play over and over again, on full repeat, annoying as hell. But yeah, man,
I've got told that probably a million times.
Yep, and it never gets any easier to watch. Every time it pops up, I get this PTSD trigger. Oh no, not that. But yeah, this will be a big step in like getting us to healing from that thing. So
yeah,
cool, man.
My first video I think I ever seen of you was you reacting to the Seahawks coming back from Green Bay.
Oh yeah, that was basically my second year of doing YouTube, and that was the Packers NFC Championship comeback. That one kind of took off because that went around, that got viral because, this was before the days of live streaming, so people weren't shooting stuff and, it was kind of still a new thing back then and kind of took off and got on all kinds of websites. And then ESPN called me up and said, hey, we want to do a story about you and the video you made. And I was like, okay. And put me on a Sports Center segment. And I was like, oh my God, I never thought in a million years I'd end up on Sports Center. How wild is this? And so... that's crazy. Crazy that you saw that too. But all right, man. Well, did you give me I can't remember if you gave me a score prediction for this game. Did you give me one?
Yeah, so my score prediction I think is going to be 28-13.
28-13. Okay. What is that? 28-13, a nice 2-touchdown score. I kind of like the sound of that. I like the 28-24 prediction that we got from the other caller too, just to poetically flip things around. But 28-13 would work too. So
I see JSN scoring a touchdown. I see Kenneth Walker scoring one.
Yeah, maybe 2.
I see a couple players.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope JSN scores too.
Yeah, I'd love to see Shaheed get one. You know?
Yeah, I
whether
think
a
he's gonna get one
return
too, on like
or a long
return or a kick
pass.
return.
I'd love to see him get one. Just he's been so good.
That would be nice.
Without him, we don't get that Rams Thursday night game, and the entire season goes a different way. Shaheed single-handedly gave us a chance in that game. He was huge against the 49ers, returning that kickoff for a touchdown. He needs something. He needs a little glory moment.
I was going crazy for that. I was going crazy the whole game because my friend's a 49ers fan.
Oh,
I
man.
was going nuts.
That was so much fun.
I was posting everywhere, straight belt.
Yeah, there was a lot of that for sure. Such a good feeling. Such a great way that the season came to an end. We just got to finish this sucker.
Yeah.
So, all right, man. Well, I hope to see you down there. I hope to see you down in something down there in the stadium. We'll be there. So, well, keep an eye out. Just look for me and my green hair, and come find me if you see me.
I'll be looking. I'll be looking.
All right, Alfonso. Nice to meet you, man. Hope you have a great time down there, and maybe be pretty cool if we run into each other. You never know.
Yep.
All right.
Hopefully, we're gonna win the Super Bowl. Have a good one.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, go Hawks. All righty, let's keep this rolling. Let's go to the... So many people. Let's go to the 530. Who's this? Where are you calling from?
Hey, Norb. This is Tay from Central Coast, California.
Okay. All right. Well,
Seahawks fan.
Seahawks fan. Appreciate that. How you feeling? We winning this thing?
Dude, I'm nervous. I'm nervous, but you know what? I've been thinking. I was feeling this way for both the Niners and Rams game, and how we pretty much steamrolled the Niners both times, and obviously points were left on the board for the number 1 seed, but we still, we did the job. And then the Rams game was hard fought for pretty much both those in the regular season, and what I found this year is like I haven't been as nervous as past years. It's pretty comfortable except for maybe the Rams games, and I feel like we have those hard games hopefully are past us. I just don't think that really anybody else can touch us, because what team in the NFL had to basically win their division twice to get where they are now, and I'm feeling nervous but good in terms of where we are right now.
Give me a score prediction, man.
Yeah, man. I've been thinking. I've been kind of hoping the 28-24, but I don't think the Patriots score that much. I'm gonna go 16-31 Seahawks.
31-16 Hawks. Okay. 2-touchdown lead. 2-touchdown win. All right. Pretty good from a guy who's nervous.
Yeah.
But that would be a pretty comfortable.
That's what being a Hawks fan is all about, right?
It is. I'm always nervous.
A little bit.
But I am feeling pretty confident about this game. I'm confident than the last few that we've had. I was, between the Niners twice and the Rams again. I feel like it's just been a tougher road to go down, and we've managed to get through the other side. So we'll see. We've got to prove it on Sunday.
You're gonna get the game, huh?
Yeah, I'll be at the game, man.
Right?
Raising my voice, trying to help this team. Make it a little tough on the Patriots when they're on offense. So we'll see how it goes, man. But that's Sunday's gonna be a blast.
Hey, I just want to thank you for doing your videos. Been watching for a long time. I actually got to meet you at I think it was the 2023 season. It was actually the day that you were on the field for the NFL or the Seahawks
for the Fan of the Year thing. We met on that day.
Really cool. So I have. Yeah. It was right before the game was starting, and me and my friend. It was the Steelers game.
Yeah, it was the Steelers game.
Heading to our seat, and the whole time I was looking for you, and I saw your the green hair that you're wearing, your face paint and everything. I'm like, no way, man. But I'm wearing your NorCam Hawks fan, Ultimate Hawks fan bracelet that you gave. But that was super cool. It's my first time to
okay.
in the field.
Well, that's cool,
so
man.
That was a super special experience for me.
Wow.
Even though they lost, but I think
I know it was a bad game and kind of knocks us out. But yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. Well, it's good to talk to you again. That's
environment of the 12s, and it was great.
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
How would you describe being in just the environment of the NFC Championship game this year? I've only been to Lumen once, and we lost the game, but I've always just wanted to be at a game as big as that. And in one word, would you describe the NFC Championship game this year, the atmosphere?
Electric. It was electric, man. Yeah, electric in that it was. You could feel the energy. You could feel the energy in the crowd, not just hear it, but you could feel it. And it hadn't been like that in a while. It's been had some downtime, down years where it didn't feel like that so much. And it felt like, sometimes the other fans in there were louder than us. But I felt like we got it back this year, especially as the playoffs were upon us. But yeah, no, I felt like it's good to be back. It's good to get that feeling like, cool. This is what Seahawks football in Seattle is all about. Where the fans do have a part in the result of the game. So, well, it's good to meet you, man. Or as I say, to talk to you again from that first time. That's really cool. So thanks for bringing up that memory. That's I always have a special place, even though it was a tough loss against the Steelers. It was a great memory for me and my family. So,
for sure.
Yeah. For sure. All right. Thanks, man.
Man. Hey, bring some good luck to Santa Clara, and let's get this thing done, man.
Let's get it done. I've got to do my best to do so. So, thanks, man. Appreciate it. All right.
Go Hawks.
Go Hawks. Oh, that was cool. Wow, he was actually met him on the day of my Fan of the Year introduction. That's so cool. Okay, man, I don't know if I'm going to get to everybody. I'm going to try to go real fast through these calls and just get it, even if it has to go quick. Let's go to somewhere in Dayton, Ohio, for the 2, 3, 4. Who's this? Where you calling from? Is it truly Dayton, Ohio?
Hi.
Or is it Dalton from Ohio? Hi.
Oh.
What's your name?
My name's Jeremy.
Jeremy. Okay, it's neither of those things. Are you from Ohio?
Yeah, we've talked before.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm from Ohio. I was Kermit the Frog before.
Oh, you Kermit guy. Okay, all right. Well, here we are.
Yeah.
Doorstep of the Super Bowl, man. How you feeling?
This is a match. There's no way we lose. I'm putting all my money on it.
Literally?
The Seahawks are gonna run Kenneth Walker to the left every time because we're having issues in the middle. But Gray's able and Cross are gonna lock down, and we're gonna play big. We might even get our backup fullback in there to play tight end. We're gonna pound the rock, and they can't stop JSN.
Nobody's been able to stop JSN, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had over 170 yards on him, so you just got to do, repeat what he showed he could do.
Yeah. How about on defense? Who's the guy that's going to get the job done? Who's the name that we're going to be talking about?
Well, it's the defensive line in general.
The dark side. Yeah, so the D-line. Basically, you're going to credit the D-line.
On both
the D-line's
sides,
defense.
it's going to be the D-line.
Yeah.
So Byron Murphy, I actually think... I want to say Leonard Williams. He might be the obvious pick, but I feel like Byron Murphy is going to pop off.
Yeah, there's so many guys. That's what I love about this team is there's just so many great players all up and down the roster, but especially on the D-line. Williams, DeMarcus Lawrence, Jaron Reed. That's just the whole thing is stacked. And then our linebackers, secondary. I mean, it's just there's really not a weakness on this team. It's pretty amazing. Just love it. It's just total unity.
So many great corners. You could play nickel, dime.
They play a lot of nickel, but it's not like a nickel you see because Warrior's out there. He's like Chancellor. He's this dude who looks technically a safety, but he looks like a linebacker. So you're not really playing. It's big nickel. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm excited. I love your confidence, man. I love your confidence.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree. I feel like we do have the edge in this game, and if we play the way the Seahawks, we know their potential, live up to their potential, and play the way they've been playing. Yeah, I mean,
I think there's just going to be great game management in general.
Yeah,
like Sam Darnold is going to know. We'll get down there and score right away, first possession, and then it'll be game management. I don't think they're going to be able to score on us. Like maximum, I think like 2 touchdown field goal, like 17 points. That's all we got to beat. I think we can easily get 3 touchdowns on them.
Yeah, we can keep it below 20 points. I think it's going to be good. I'm going to assume that we will score more than that. We've definitely gotten past that. There was a time there where I felt like Seahawks were settling for a lot of field goals and not getting touchdowns. I think it's going to be key. Seattle's got to be able to score touchdowns in the red zone. If we do that, we're going to win this game. If we keep it close and ugly, keep it these multiple field goal type game, I get a little nervous in the second half. But if we can score touchdowns when we should score them, we'll start running away from it. And I don't think the Patriots are designed to run a track meet against the Seahawks. They're going to want to keep it close and low, and Seattle's going to want to just explode and get out early and never look back. And I think we'll be in good shape. We give our defense a lead.
Turnover free.
Mistake free, and just execute. Just execute the way that we know that they can. So, well, thanks for the call. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you. You have a good one.
All right, go Hawks.
Have fun at the Super Bowl.
I plan to.
Go
Thank
Hawks.
you very much. Go Hawks.
Go.
All right. Let's see. Oops, where are we at here? Let's go to, keep bouncing around here. Let's go to the 250. Who's this? Where are you calling from?
Hey, Norb, can you hear me?
I can. Who's this?
My name's Luke. I'm calling from just up the coast from you in British Columbia, Canada.
Oh, okay. All right. Luke, well, how you feeling?
I will say cautiously optimistic.
Okay.
I think they'll get it done, though, but it won't be a blowout that some people are saying it will be. I think it'll be I think it'll be a bit of a test match in the third quarter there. But I think the Hawks will get it done, and I think Shaheed is going to have a really good game, and he'll be the Super Bowl MVP.
Oh, wow. So Shaheed, what kind of performance are you expecting to get from him? What's the stat line for Shaheed?
I think he'll get a couple of really good kickoff returns or punt returns that will put the Hawks in really good field position to score 7 points. And, if not, he may or may not return one for another touchdown here in the Super Bowl.
That would be pretty cool. He's kind of like the Percy Harvin of 2013, Just picked up mid-season. And
he totally is.
But without the act and without the injury, he's just been good, man, and a game changer for sure. That would be a very cool thing for him if he were to get that. That would just be another sign of not only how good this player was, but vindication on how smart of a pickup was to trade for him, because he has been well worth the 2 trades or 2 draft picks that we gave up for him, for sure. So. Yeah, that's a good call.
100%.
Shaheed
Yeah.
for Super Bowl
100%.
MVP. Yeah, it could happen. He has like a touchdown return for a touchdown, a couple big catches. That would be enough to get us a win for sure. So I like it. We'll see what happens. But thanks for the call, man. Appreciate it. Enjoy the Super Bowl, all right?
Yeah, you too. I think the final score will be, I'm going to say 34-23 for the Hawks.
34-23. All right. Works for me. I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for the call, man. Appreciate it. Go Hawks.
Go Hawks indeed. Amen, brother. Cheers.
Yep. Cheers. Hopefully, cheers definitely for afterwards. So somebody said here in the by Evan, Norby's waiting 80 minutes from Columbus, Ohio. Which one are we talking about? Give me a area code so I know. I know it's a long wait. So somebody in the chat, give me that. Give me the number. Who are we talking about here? Is it Marysville, Ohio? Let's go to the 937. We'll try it.
Hello, Norb.
Hey, how's it going? This is, who's this?
Up?
What's your name?
Oh my goodness, Norb, I've been waiting like 90 minutes.
Okay, what's your name?
I'm Evan. I'm from Columbus, Ohio. I live at Ohio State right now.
Oh, are you the one who did the super chat?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I found you. Thank you for the chat and a little reminder to.
Thank you so much for
to put
picking
you
up,
on.
Norb.
Thanks for your
It's a huge
patience,
honor, man. I've been watching you since like 4th grade, so like
Wow.
10 years.
Oh man, OG viewer right here. Well, I appreciate your loyalty to my little channel here. But yeah, man. Well, how's it?
Man.
How you feeling about this 4th Super Bowl appearance for
Oh,
the
I'm feeling
Seahawks?
great. We're having a good party at my house when I go home this weekend.
You got a lot of Seahawks fans out there?
So Norb, you would be so surprised. I think the Seahawks have probably like the 5th most amount of fans in Ohio.
Really?
After the Bengals, Browns, Cowboys, and maybe 49ers, I think the Seahawks are 5th. Because there are so many. It's so funny.
Really? Okay. I'm a little disappointed they're behind the 49ers, but it's nonetheless.
I know. We might be ahead of them, though. It's hard to say. Actually, no, Steelers. Steelers are a lot of Steelers
well, of
fans
course.
around here.
Of course, yeah. Well, and it doesn't surprise me. I mean, about the 49ers is, they have a lot of, they got a good fan base. They're well-traveled, very loyal, and, they had that time from the 80s that definitely, kind of put them on the map as a long tenured team that has a lot of history. So it's been a long time since that history, you know what I'm saying? But, we've definitely had the edge on them this year, which makes me happy. But yeah, what's your prediction on this game, man? How do you feel this game is going to go? And what's the score going to be?
Oh, I think it's going to go great. I think the Patriots are going to struggle in the end zone. I don't think they're going to score a single touchdown, actually. So I'm going to say 31-9.
Wow, an all-field goal defensive.
I think our offense is going to get off to a hot start. It might be more like a 17-point win, but I think we got 3 possessions on lock, and the Patriots will have to play like a perfect game and force turnovers for them to win. So that's about where I'm at now.
Wow, that's pretty good breakdown. Very succinct breakdown. I'm always nervous to say I think the Seahawks are going to get a blowout because there was a lot of games this year where we were favored like 13 points. That means we should have a blowout, and then it's like 4th quarter, 2-point game or a 1-score game. I think it was that way against the when we went against the return of what's his name when we played the Colts. The return of doggone it, the old man Rivers.
Rivers.
We were supposed to have that was the 13-point favorite, and we barely won by a field goal. So that's why I was getting nervous when I think. We're gonna, get a blowout here because every time we had a blowout predicted, it was closer than expected. But I do feel like we have a good shot at taking advantage of this, and we really are the better team, pound for pound. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think we win on all 3 phases. I think I'm looking into getting an offensive jersey because right now I only have a Bobby Wagner jersey. So. Who do you think I should get?
Which player should you get for a jersey?
Yeah, which player? I was thinking Gray Zabel, which is kind of crazy.
That would be different, man.
Like, if
that
you're
would
really
be
a
that would be
Seahawks
as unique as getting like a Jason Myers jersey. You know, like you want to get
Oh yeah,
what?
that would be cool.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. Do you want to kind of run with the crowd or go to the beat of your own drum?
I mean, JSN is huge on Ohio State.
JSN, well, of course, yeah, since he played there and all that. But,
Oh wait, hey Norv, how do you feel about the Buckeyes?
well,
you like OSU or Michigan more?
That's a tough one. Well, I'm a little bit anti-Michigan because Michigan beat us in the national championship game a couple of years ago. Was UW? UW is my team, so I went to school there. So I kind of have a little more animosity to them. But I really wanted to put a showing against Ohio State this year, and it didn't quite go our way. So we got a ways to go before we can catch up to that level. I think, I think I dislike Michigan a little bit more than I do Ohio State, and Ohio State will be back into the mix. They'll be back. They'll be back into it again. But yeah, I mean, Ohio State's always in the mix.
We just reload every year, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, the college system
Those
is a
games
little
are so fun
nuts
to go
right now with the way that the college system right now is going. It's a little frustrating, to be honest, to really get into it because you feel like there's no loyalty and it's all about the money these days. But, we're not going to talk about that. We're going to just focus on our Seahawks here. I love your score prediction. I know. I think it's going to be great. What was...
No, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to be the MVP?
I've been asking everybody all night tonight, too. I think it's going to be...
I need to hear from you.
It's really easy to kind of go with what is the norm. And usually when it comes to... MVP candidates. I mean, we saw Cooper Kupp get a receiver back in that Super Bowl they won a few years ago, but usually the quarterback tends to get it.
Too.
I would not be sad if Sam Darnold earned it just to kind of put a full bow on his, vindication of his career as it's gone from how it started to get to this point and kind of shut everybody up who's been critical of him and really kind of like anchor the position of like, okay, we know who's going to be our quarterback for the years to come. So I'd be all right with that. But it'd be cool if there was a defensive player who would wreck the game, and just come up with like.
Hey, what about like
and
Ernest Jones?
Ernest Jones, I thought there was a guy who I think underrepresented, undervalued as far as the rest of the league is concerned. He's been such a key pickup for Seattle too, and he genuinely seems to love it here. And the way he defends Sam Darnold, like as soon as he got criticized for, I think it was against the Rams, went through those picks and went up on the podium and told anyone who thinks he should be the quarterback to just F off. I think that was pretty cool. As a defensive guy to defend his quarterback that way. He did double down on it. He did it in the podium after that game, and he did it again on the field in another game. So, I'd be great. I mean, he didn't get the accolades he deserved, but I would love to see a defensive guy get it too. I mean, that would mean the defense, just killed it. Kind of like Super Bowl 48. The defense just owned that game.
May is about to get sacked, probably about 8 times.
Oh man, I would love to see it.
Maybe Ted.
He's had some trouble. They've had some trouble protecting him recently and coughing up the football as well. So we can get some of those. That could be some trouble. But yeah, I could see any number of guys. Nicky Manwari, he's great. DeMarcus Lawrence, he could do something. He had that one game where he had the 2 scoop and score touchdowns against Arizona. Oh no, was the Vikings? I forget now.
That was one of the craziest stat lines ever.
Yeah, I know. Back to back.
Because if you think about
almost back to back plays.
The fumble recovery for a touchdown is the best play in football, pretty much.
And he had 2 in like the same quarter, almost back to back series, which is just nuts on the same type of play, just on different sides of the field. That was just amazing. So
I know, and I saw people like complaining. I think that was the Cardinals game. I saw people complaining after that game, but we were up like 35-0 at halftime. You can't complain when you're up that much,
Well, if you're the team, if it's the Seahawks, I'm not going to complain. I think that'd be freaking awesome. So
I know.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Evans, have fun at your watch party. Thanks for calling in, man. Appreciate it. I hope things go as well as you plan to, man.
Have fun at the Super Bowl.
I plan to. Yep. Gonna make some noise and try to cheer this team on to a victory. Thanks for the call.
All right.
Go Hawks. All right. Let's see. Man, I can't believe it's going to go on for hour 40. There's still so many of you guys waiting on the line. Let's go to 626 area code 66. Who's this?
Hey, Norv, can you hear me?
I can. What's your name and where are you from?
Wow, I cannot believe I'm actually talking to you. My name is Spencer. I'm from Los Angeles.
Okay. All right. Well, so apparently you've been watching my channel, it sounds like, for a while?
Yeah, I've actually been a lifelong fan of yours. I've been watching you since I was in middle school, and I love all of your content and all of your live streams during games, and I really can't wait to see your Super Bowl reaction this time. Hopefully it's a much more positive one than the Super Bowl 49.
Yeah, no kidding, right? I'd like to get the same number of views as that Super Bowl 49 reaction, but on a positive note. But we'll see.
You want to be celebrating.
Oh man, it's so close I could taste it. But yeah, well, I appreciate you being such a long-time follower of my channel. What brought you here? How'd you find it in the first place?
Yeah, I think the first ever video I saw of you was the reaction to the NFC Championship against the Packers. And, of course, since I'm a huge Seahawks fan, I just saw your videos and just started watching them, all your music videos. And it's just so impressive just how you come up with all those, song lyrics of all those songs and make your predictions. And, it's something that's really, fun for me to watch too, and like I said, I can't wait to just keep watching them year after year after year.
Well, I appreciate you, man. That means a lot to me. Just knowing there's people out there like you who just really appreciate what I do. So it's great. So I thank you for that. Well, what do you think, man? You got a score prediction and what do you think the game is going to go on Sunday?
Yeah, I believe this is going to be a great one for us. I believe we're all Seahawks fans going to be celebrating. I'm going to go with a final score of 24-10 Seahawks. I believe JSN, Cooper Kupp, those guys are each going to have a touchdown. I believe Kenneth Walker is going to have one as well, too. And I believe our defense is going to put on a show for us today on Sunday. So I really can't wait to see it. I'm going to be celebrating, watching this game with my friends. Of course, I'm actually here in L.A. I've been deep in Rams territory, these last couple months or so, the Thursday night game. Actually, my brother and I are big Seahawks fans. We went to watch that game at a bar out here in L.A., and we were the only Seahawks fans in there surrounded by nothing but Rams fans. And I remember, once we got down 30-14 in that fourth quarter, I was like, I asked my brother, hey, do you want to leave? I'm getting tired of hearing all these Rams fans. And all of a sudden, the comeback started, and then we were in the bar celebrating after the game 2-point conversion. My brother and I were while everybody else went quiet, and I was like, wow, I am so happy we did not leave.
That's awesome. Have you been to any games, or do you just watch them all from down there?
I've been to a few Seahawks and Rams games down here. I did not go this year, but I am hoping, someday to come up there to Lumen Field and check out a game. That's a dream of mine, and, hopefully it happens one of these years.
Yeah, well, it is something to experience as a Seahawks fan. I mean, it is a one-of-a-kind place, especially the way it's going right now. I mean, it is off the hook, and it's like back the old 2010s, LOB era. The crowds have been just they've returned, and it's back. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. So, where will you be watching it this time for the Super Bowl?
I'm going to be watching it from my house. I have another friend who I grew up with down here in L.A. who's a Seahawks fan. We're going to be getting together, watching this game. And a few other friends. I actually have a couple other friends who are 49er fans. They're going to be rooting against us, rooting for the Patriots. And I know they're a little bitter about us, whooping them the last 2 times and then also, playing the Super Bowl in their stadium. So I know they're going to be rooting strong against us and don't want us to celebrate in their stadium. But, if we win, I'm going to be going crazy and just rubbing it all in their faces. Be like, ha, we won a Super Bowl in your stadium.
Yeah, that is going to be hard to live down. And the worst part about it for them is that they had a chance to get that themselves, and they blew it. That's the best part
Yep,
for us
they
is
did.
that, they could have had it all, but they just didn't get it done, and we did. So, yeah, I mean, I can't imagine how that would feel like if we were at Lumen Field and they were going to play the Super Bowl and potentially win on our field. That would be so irritating. That's what makes it so good. So, yeah, I enjoy it, man. If you ever come up for a game, let me know and try it up here. But yeah, that's awesome, man. Have a great time watching the game, and hopefully we can all celebrate together. And we'll love to hear from you guys after the game, and hopefully hear some really good.
Yeah, same
to
you.
You bet, man. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching all my videos.
Thank you.
All right, go Hawks. Let's go. Let's see. Let's go to the 4-0. Wait. Let's go to Dennis in Las Vegas. Dennis was in there in the super chat just now. Where did he go? I just saw it a second ago. Right here from Ragnar Helson with the chat. Hey, Norm, I'm back. I'm on hold from Vegas, so I'm going to put him on right now. Where is he? There he is. Dennis, what's going on?
Yo, Norb.
Here we are. Can you believe it?
So I was wrong. I admit it wasn't a low-scoring game like I thought it was going to be, but I'm still happy.
You got the dub. That's all that matters, right?
That is so very true.
Yeah. Those games, nothing's ever gone as expected when you play the Rams. I mean, it's just, we had a low-scoring game, then a shootout in overtime, and then another kind of shootout-ish game. I'm just glad we could go toe for toe with one of the best offenses in the league. And really, in some ways, we have the Rams to kind of thank, I think, in a way of they've prepared us to be as good as we could possibly be for the Super Bowl. Because when you can get past a team that's that dynamic and that high scoring and that many weapons, that makes you better, because I just think the Patriots have had a little easier route, and they can't control that because they just play the games in front of them. But,
right.
I think they would have probably lost to the Broncos if it hadn't been a snowstorm. I think the weather kind of helped them out. It made it a messy game, and it evened things up because they almost lost to a team without their starting quarterback. They should have lost to that team.
Well, I mean, the fact that the Broncos lost their starting quarterback, kind of, and they and even after losing their starting quarterback, they still hung in there with them.
Yeah, and if Stidham just doesn't throw kind of that bad fumble pass thing that they eventually scored a touchdown on, I mean, that was the game. That was it. After that, they really didn't do much. They didn't have to do much. But the Broncos still had a chance to win that game if they'd gotten a field goal instead, and who knows what would have happened. So, yeah, the Seahawks are trending the right direction, and the Patriots have been kind of a little bit on the downslide from where they were earlier in the season. So, but
right. Well, I mean, it's just like when we played in Minnesota, and nobody could kick a field goal because the ball was part of the rock.
Right, in that freezing cold, below freezing game. Yeah.
So I mean, no snowstorm, no freezing temperatures. That field goal's probably getting made.
Yeah, luckily we don't have to worry about the field conditions and the weather. It's going to be quite a beautiful day, from my understanding, when we play on Sunday. So that should be I think, benefit to the Seahawks in this one. So, yeah. Well, what do you think? What's your? I don't think you gave me an actual score, did you? You gave me kind of a.
No, not yet. But I'll just say, first of all, there's something I need to tell you. I mean, I've seen your videos. I've seen how you do hype videos and all this stuff. Yeah. Have you seen? There's a song I found. I don't know if you've seen it before. I don't know if you can use it or talk to the guy to use it in a hype video or whatever.
Is that you typing it in, talking about that song?
Yes, Seahawks Love by Walter Dow.
Okay, I got to go check it out. I don't know if I've seen that yet. So somebody made an actual Seahawks song, but there's no music video to it?
Right, yeah. It's just, I mean, it's like just your basic, kind of, video. But It's just the lyrics are a banger. The beat is a banger. It's like this needs an actual hype video done by a professional behind it.
I'll have to take a look at it. Thanks for bringing it to my attention. Seahawks love. All right, I gotta imagine I must have come across it, but I'll take a look at it. Sounds intriguing. Yeah, you perked my attention for sure.
Dude, trust me, I heard that thing. And I'm like, oh my God, somebody needs to do something with this, like, stat.
All right, I'll take a look at it, man. Thanks for the insight. So,
oh yeah,
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, honestly, with the Super Bowl, I'm honestly think I don't want to jinx it or nothing like that, but seeing the Patriots and seeing us comparing the two, I'm looking at. I mean, there's no way they're going to give us even the near as run as the Rams did. Right. Like you said, they barely held on against the Broncos and their friggin' and their backup quarterback. So I'm guessing probably 35-7, 35-14, something like that.
Wow. I love it. God, that'd be so great if it's like...
Well, I mean...
That'd be so great if it's not stressful. Like, so many games are, but I feel I have this sneaky suspicion.
Right, but at the same time, let's be honest, as Seahawks fans, it just doesn't seem to be a game unless we're like sweating it out in the fourth quarter, the last play, the last drive, our heart's going a mile a minute. Just doesn't feel like a Seahawks game.
Yeah, I know. It right.
To be honest,
more often than not, it's never a blowout. It's always nail biting down to the last second.
But let's be honest, that game against the Broncos, the Super Bowl, it was kind of like boring.
Not to me, but yeah, I mean, some, but
to the point where we're just like, okay, so we pretty much won in the first half,
and I would be just fine with that. The rest of the nation may be on board, but hey, it's good for us. But yeah, I love that. What did you say, 35-7? Yeah, that's okay, man. Whatever it takes. You said 35-7? 35-something? Is that what you said?
Yeah, 35-7, 35-14. I mean, they might get one or two touchdowns, but it ain't going to be,
Yeah.
It's not going to be more than that.
Oh, man. That would be so cool. I would love that. Yeah, we'll see, man. Maybe.
True, but I would hope. I'm hoping that we score those most of those points in the second half, so it doesn't turn into a, giant. It's like yay, come on, we need some action. It's like beating up on a little kid. Come on.
Well, no, it's a Super Bowl. No mercy, man. No mercy.
I know. That's honestly though, I would have loved if in the Super Bowl that two things. Because wait, actually, didn't they put in the backup in the Super Bowl?
No, they never really did. Sherman got injured.
Against Denver?
Sherman was on crutches. He had to come out. But Russell was still in there.
Right.
Yeah, they kept everybody in there. I mean, it's the Super Bowl. There's no next game to worry about, so they just kept them out there. But that'd be great to get to a point where you go, man, let's put our backups in. So
that would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
To put your backups in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yeah, would that be great?
That would have been just.
I don't think they would. I don't think they would just because. I don't think they would because it's the Super Bowl. But yeah, you never know.
And it's like adding insult to injury. I get it, but for us fans, it would have been amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll see. If you get 35-7, we just might. They might just get the guys a few like, hey, let's get you out there, get a few plays on your belt, just so you can say you played in the Super Bowl. All right, man. But let me get to some other calls over here. But I appreciate you hanging on, man. Appreciate it. Let's have a good one.
All right, brother. Hey,
you're gonna love it.
Love you, man. thank you for that last video. You did. That was awesome.
Which one?
The remake from GTA.
Oh yeah. Oh, thanks for watching that one, man. That was so much work. I kind of repurposed it from a few years ago to kind of back to this game. But yeah, that was one of my favorites, man. Using GTA and all that that was some work to do. But I'm glad people like you could enjoy it.
Yeah, I saw the other video that you're going to the Super Bowl, which, by the way, I hate you and love you both at the same time for that. Damn you.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm glad to be
brother.
generating hate in you because, man, I can't wait to be in there. But I'm gonna bring that so you guys can watch it and at least experience it with me.
Oh yeah, hey, I do have one thing to say. I did luck out because a friend of mine who is a big Vegas gambler is going to the Super Bowl, so he's gonna bring he's just going to the Super Bowl and he's a gambler, yada yada yada. But he said he's gonna bring me back some like some swag and like the pass and all the.
Yeah. Cool.
So I at least get that.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's something. Cool, man. All right, well, we'll be talking again after the Super Bowl, all right? All right, have a good one.
Yeah,
enjoy the game.
Take care. Have a good one. Have fun at the game, brother.
I definitely plan to. Thank you very much. Go Hawks.
Thanks. Go Hawks.
Okay, I know a lot of you guys are trying to get on. I'm trying to get as many as you can. I'm going way longer than I thought I would. I'm trying to see on Instagram, Asher Roland. I didn't see a 253 number area code on here, so I'm not sure which number it is. And I even saw your text as well on my phone, but I'll try to see get who I can here. So somebody was mentioned about the 425, so there's two 425s on here. So I'm going to go to one of them. From the 425, who's this?
Is this Brandon?
This is Brandon. Brandon Larson, right?
Yep.
All right. I got you on. All right. Welcome, and thanks for joining the Norb fam as well. Appreciate that. And welcome back.
Still can't believe we're in the Super Bowl. If someone had told me this when this season started, we've been in the Super Bowl, they're like, okay, maybe. But we back, baby.
We are back. How do you feel about it? I get a lot of. I think a lot of people feeling really, really optimistic about this game, given a blowout picks, touchdown, 2 touchdowns. Are you at that same feeling?
I'm cautiously optimistic because they are the Patriots, and they can pull some magic when they need to.
Yeah.
Which is, on paper, yes, we have the better team, but it's Super Bowl. Crazy things have happened in Super Bowls in the past.
You know that.
Look at the Super Bowl, the last Super Bowl against the Patriots.
I don't want to.
We should have won that.
Yeah.
We nearly won that.
Yes, sir.
It all fell apart at the very end. No one to blame. It was just it all fell apart. Had some things gone differently, we would have won that, but we didn't. But hey, I'm happy you're going to the Super Bowl. I bet it's going to be rocking here, back home here in Seattle, in the PNW. So it's going to be great.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. The Wi-Fi in there is really good, so great for streaming. But
so that'll make the streaming for you a lot easier.
Yeah, because sometimes it's really iffy, spotty sometimes, in even just our own stadium. But now that I've had a chance,
I love living. The last time I went to a Seahawks game was when we were going to the 2015 Super Bowl. I went to 2 playoff games that season, which was really fun.
Oh, that's for Super Bowl 49. That's we're talking about the Panthers and the Packers games. You went to both those?
No, 2014, 2015 Super Bowl.
Yeah, 14-15 Super Bowl. That was 49. We played the Panthers and the Packers to get to the Super Bowl. You were at those games?
Yeah, I believe I went to the Packers Super Bowl, or Packers NFC
Championship
game, and that was electric.
Yeah, wow. Well, good on you, man. You got to go too. Talk about some... Yeah, the Packers game wasn't very close. That was kind of a runaway game, but the Packers, man, best, craziest win ever.
Hey, it got Tom Grossi on his where he is now.
Tom Grossi started his channel basically because of that game, and man, talk about that dude. broke 1 million subscribers this year. Congrats to him.
Yeah, no, and that parade after he won was starting next Wednesday. If so, I hope I'm currently off, so I might be going, but we'll see if let's get that win, and then we can talk about what's after.
Yeah, right. We'll talk about next season, but yeah, I do believe the parades usually fall on a Wednesday after the Super Bowl, so not to get too far ahead of ourselves, but man, that would be so much fun. The last time it was freezing.
Yeah, I know, and then last time it was cold. I had a big weird jacket. I was still cold.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was.
But it was worth it.
Totally worth it. And I don't care if it's going to be raining or whatever, but man, that would be just such a fun.
I don't care if it's raining. I just want to be in Seattle for the parade because that's going to be awesome.
Yeah. Well, it'd be nice to just have a crowd of people showing up and rallying at a city for something positive. You know, that would be
nice. I mean,
that would be a nice thing.
100%. That'd be good.
Yes, absolutely.
But for my predictions, I would say
go for it.
25 or 28 to 30.
28 to 30? You mean like 30-28, a 2-point win?
Maybe, yeah. Or 27 to 30.
30. Okay, 30-27. That's still pretty close. But at least it's a win.
Yeah. It could be optimistic. I mean, do I think on paper we win? Yes. But, again, it's a Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yes, it is. But any point victory margin will be just fine. I mean, a little nerve-wracking, but we'll take it.
I mean, as long as we win, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Even if we lose, I mean, I'd be annoyed, but I'd be like, hey, we got back to the Super Bowl. That's the win of itself.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there is no happy place there's never a happy place for Super Bowl losers, man. I'll say already, it just does not really. Super Bowl losers, there's really no happy place that they end up in. It's just a not good place. We don't want to be there. We just don't want to be there. But hey, man,
I'll just hope the Mariners can do well this coming season.
Yeah. Rick Riz, the longtime voice announcer for the games on radio and TV,
I know, I heard about
retiring,
that.
So they really need to get it for him, so they can have one time him get to experience what it's like to call a World Series game. That would be pretty cool.
Right.
To have a Seahawks Super Bowl win and then a Mariners World Series appearance, that would be a hell of a thing.
Could we get to the World Series this year? That'd be, and then
so close.
After having potentially got a Super Bowl win.
That would be like the greatest sports year ever. Yeah, no kidding. All right, well, thanks for the call, man. Appreciate it. Thanks, Brandon.
All right, go Hawks.
All right, go Hawks. Yeah. Okay, I'm hoping that Robert Johnson, not sure which area code you are. I don't see which number it is. Tell me which one it is, but I'm going to go to this other one, the 425. 425. Who's this?
Yo, Norb Kim.
Yes, sir. Who's this?
This is Isak. My name is Isak. I'm from Linwood, Washington. I'm a big fan. What's up, man?
Super Bowl 60. That's what's up, man. Excited.
Yes,
Hitting the road tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How you feeling?
Yes, sir. Man, so this is the thing. It was funny because, I was saying I was way more nervous for the NFC Championship game versus the Rams. But then coming up to this, I was always saying that I wasn't really that nervous, compared to 10 years ago, when, of course, it's a way different team, but compared to 10 years ago, 11, 12 years ago, when we were going against the Broncos, going against the Patriots, I was so nervous coming up for those games. And it's funny because, when we first won the NFC Championship game this year, I was like, I'm not really nervous. I don't really see how the Patriots can hold up with our defense. I don't see how we don't outperform them. But then, those jitters start coming up right before the game starts. You know what I mean? It's those little pregame jitters. It's been, obviously you got the 2 weeks instead of 1 week before the game starts. And even though I really do believe in us, it really comes down to, in my opinion, it really comes down to our offense, and it really comes down to Sam. And seeing the way Sam performed in the NFC Championship, man, like,
he was great.
It gave me a lot of confidence. But you got to think about it. If he made one little mistake, one turnover or anything like that, the whole game changes and everything. And I think that's really what it comes down to. I really think it comes down to him, our O-line, and I think it comes down to the play calls on our offense. And I'm really confident. But it's just those pregame jitters are starting to come up a little bit more, and just yeah, I'm really excited. But I think it's just gonna be a lot. There's a chance it's a lot more closer than people are really predicting. I think people expect dominance, and I think people really expect for us to crush it, and that's really possible. But I don't want to underestimate that team. I don't want to underestimate Drake May. I don't want to underestimate the Patriots defense, and I don't want to underestimate their coaching either. But I'm still confident though. If I made a prediction, I'd probably say 30-21 Hawks. I'd say 30-21 Hawks.
That's still pretty good. Yeah, 2-score win is pretty comfortable against this team. So, yeah, I'm the same way. I'm always going to be a little bit nervous, but I just feel like what we've gone through, is going to pay off in spades in this game.
Yeah.
Because I just don't think they've had to work as hard. They haven't had to go through as tough a road as the Seahawks have in terms of the competition that they've had to go through, facing the Rams 3 times. I mean, that's a tough team. That is a Super Bowl team right there, and we got by them. So, yeah, we'll see, man. But I'm feeling pretty good. And we'll see how it starts and how it flows. And second quarter, I think we'll kind of know what kind of game it's going to be. It's going to be like, okay, man, this is domination, or it's going to be like, oh boy, this is a lot uncomfortably close than we wanted it to be. Better hang on and fasten your seatbelt because it's going to be a bumpy ride. We'll find out. 3 more days.
I think it really a lot goes into the health of the game too. I mean, God forbid anyone get hurt. We really want our, but it reminds me of against the Patriots. I really think about how much of a difference did it make when Jeremy Lane got hurt after the interception in the first quarter?
Oh, not just that, losing him, and then Cliff Averill came out of the game too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And we were already playing on wounded guys. Camp Chancellor wasn't 100%. Richard Sherman was banged up, and yet we were 1 yard away. We were 1 yard away anyway.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And just just things like that. I really want to hopefully those are things we don't have to worry about, throughout the game. Everyone stays healthy, but at the same time, it's just like, it's football, it's little things like that where it's like, it can really change the game. I mean, just knowing what E-Man's status is, he's going to be good to go when the game starts, but just little things like that. It's just like, it starts to kind of creep in. Cause again, like a week ago, if you were to ask me, I'd be like, we're probably beating them like, a good, cool little 35-14 or something like that. But then even now, it's just like, and a lot of it is going to go into their play calling too. I mean, like, how many times are they going to be willing to go for it on 4th down? Let's say if they go in the red zone or something like that, how many times are we going to be able to stop them? Just if they were to go for it on 4th down, are we going to be taking those risks too, going for it on 4th down? Are we going to rely on field goals when we, have the chance to get our points?
Got to take the points.
There's little things like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So, it's going to be interesting.
I got a question, Norm. I got a question, Norm. What after the Super Bowl win versus the Broncos, did you end up going to the parade at Lumen, or at the time CenturyLink Field?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was there. I brought my wife, my kids.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was really cold.
How do you think it's? Yeah, freezing. How do you think that's going to work this year? Do you think it's going to, if we were to win, do you think that it'd be the same thing? Like they would go to Lumen Field this year, like for the Super Bowl parade?
I only have the one to go off of, so I'm thinking they would do something similar, but I don't know. It's been 12 years since that moment, and Who knows what's in the cards, but I'm sure the parade would be something similar in terms of the route and everything, and probably finishing in the stadium. But boy, I hope we have to figure that out, because that would be an awesome problem to solve. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I'm so excited to just see the experience down there and try to do everything we can to cheer this team on and make that possible, man. We've been itching for it for a long time. So, all right, Matt, let me, I'm going to get to some other callers, but remind me, you said your name is Isak?
Yeah, yes, sir, yes, sir.
All right. Okay, cool. Well, thanks for the call, man. Enjoy the game, and, we'll talk after, all right?
Yeah, man.
All
yeah,
right.
yeah, enjoy yourself, and, yeah,
will.
you have a great one. See you around Washington.
Thank
Come
you.
back.
All right, go Hawks, man. Thanks for the call. All right, I'm going to go to the 253. I'm going to hope that maybe this is the Asher Rowland from Instagram. We'll find it's the only 253 number on here. Hello, who's this? And is this who I think it is?
Yeah, this is Asher.
Oh, finally got you on here after all this effort to make it happen. All right, Asher, what's going on? What's on your mind?
What Gatorade color do you think it's going to be?
Oh, the old Gatorade color question. I'm going to go with blue, that light blue color that they sometimes
I have a bet with my uncle that it's going to be orange.
That's what they had, and I think that was the Super Bowl 48 Gatorade color, wasn't it? When Pete Carroll got dunked, I think it was orange.
Yeah, I've been looking at the pattern of the colors.
Yeah, I haven't given it much thought. What are the patterns? So you got orange.
It went from
the original kind of yellowish green that the very first Gatorade color that came out. What else they got?
I think it went like orange, then to yellow, and blue, purple. I think the last one was yellow.
Okay. I think blue would be perfect. That'd be appropriate. I like the blue flavor. I like the purple, actually. That's probably my favorite color, or that flavor of Gatorade, personally. But, yeah, I didn't even think about that. That's true. There's going to be a Gatorade dump at some point, hopefully, on Mike McDonald. And real quick, a Seahawks super chat from Seahawks 53 says, what do you think of the black Super Bowl jersey they released? I don't know about they're not wearing a black Super Bowl jersey. They're wearing this color. They're wearing the blue, their classic blue as of 2000, the 12 season, or whenever they came out with that. Whenever they came with the new jersey style. But yeah, I don't know about this black Super Bowl jersey.
I lost my JS10 jersey, so I need to find it.
Lost it? How do you lose a jersey?
I don't know. It's out either my grandma's or my mom's house, and I need to look for it.
Would you throw it into the laundry and leave it to your mom or your grandma's control and never saw it again? It made a disappearing act out of the dryer?
Probably. I'm going to need to look for it. It's good luck.
Yeah, you got to find that JSN jersey. You got to get that in time for Sunday, man.
Yeah, my uncle bet at the casino for my score prediction.
Oh, yeah? Well, what is your score prediction?
I'm going 27-21 Seahawks.
Okay. Close. Tight game, potentially. But, okay.
Yeah.
27-21. 27-21. All right. That feels like the kind of game it most likely will be. The high 20s to low 20s or in the teens, maybe. But I don't know. Maybe Seattle will come out of this with a bunch of special teams types plays and a big bomb somewhere, and this thing just becomes a runaway game. We'll see. But 27-21, that sounds reasonable. Sounds reasonable to me.
Yeah, I predicted the Rams versus Seahawks score.
Really?
Perfectly.
Did you really? Oh, man.
Yeah.
I didn't take that to Vegas. That would have been something. What was the final score of that? 31... The 31-27? Is that what
27.
It was? Yeah. Wow, you nailed that one, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty good. So 27-21, right? That's what you're predicting?
Yeah, my grandma can confirm. I predicted the Seahawks score, right? Yeah, he did.
He's predicted 31-27 that the Seahawks would win over the Rams last time?
Yeah, I got it 100%.
Okay, your grandma confirms. So, there's definitely, that's a solid, reputable source right there. All right, 27-21, man. We'll see. We'll go back and check all these score predictions everybody's got and see what they say. So, all right, man. Well, thanks for the call. Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging on all this time. Enjoy the game on Sunday, all right? Don't forget to tune in. You can watch the game and also watch my reaction at the same time on YouTube.
Okay.
All right. Have a good one. Thanks for the call. Go Hawks.
Okay.
All right. From Seahawks 53 again, says, check out the Pro Shop. The 12-fan black jersey sold out last night. They saw JSN and Darnold and maybe a couple others. Okay, I'll have to look for that. My daughter is back in college, but she works for the Pro Shop. I'll have to see what she knows about this. Okay, I'm getting these lists down. There's still a handful of y'all, but let me see what I can do to just bang through these before. Can I get through in like the next 15, 20 minutes? Let's try it. 407. Is this Noah?
Yeah, this is him.
All right, Noah, what's up? What you got? What's happening on the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
We gonna win this game?
Well, sir, I'm actually a Raiders fan, but I do have y'all winning it.
Okay, Raiders fan. Well, I'm sorry. Sorry for what Carroll and Geno Smith didn't do for you guys.
It's not.
I
blame Chip Kelly. It's not. It's not Pete Carroll's or Geno Smith. I don't think it's really. Yeah, I mean, if you go, it's a long story, but we're here to focus on the Seahawks. I do have y'all winning it by the same score as the Patriots winning it, but instead of what happened last time, Drake may throw the interception.
So it's going to be 28-24 Seattle this time.
Yes, it will be. Yes, it will be.
Okay, all right. I like that. That's kind of what I was sort of predicting would be a very poetic revenge type game. So, I'll go with that. All right. Well, just real quick, since you're a Raider fan, obviously they fired Pete Carroll. I'm not sure what the status is of Geno Smith for next year, if he's gone or not. But what did you think of Geno Smith? Well, are you ready to move on, or did you actually think he just got a raw deal and deserves a second chance?
I mean, I think he's better somewhere else off. I do want a veteran. Like, I want someone like Mac Jones, to be honest. So I just Chip Kelly. Chip Kelly's not a great. He's not a great coach. I mean, he's better. He's better at the college.
He's better. He's great at the college level, but he's not exactly had a great run in the pros. I
mean, most of the plays from the playbook that they had weren't finished. Let alone he missed some calls, which led to Geno making those mistakes, and
interesting.
Those confusing play calls. I mean, as always. So,
Well, it seemed like you need some offensive line protection upgrades too. Geno got eaten alive back there.
It's everywhere. I mean, I've waited. It's crazy. It's been it's been 4 years since I've seen the Raiders last in my playoffs. I mean, I used to be, when I was like first getting into football, I used to be a Patriots fan. Then my dad told me about the Raiders, and I pretty much. So
yeah. Now the Raiders kind of got screwed way back in 2001 in the tuck rule game, and they've never been quite the same since. But I have a buddy who's been a longtime Raiders fan, and it's been a rough go for sure. But I wish you the best of luck this season, man. I hope the Raiders get back to something we're interested in. The Seahawks play the Raiders this year, so I'm actually planning to go down with a bunch of friends to watch the game in Las Vegas this year. So curious to see when the date comes out, but we will be coming down to Vegas for that game. So finally, a Seahawks-Raiders game in your stadium. So that should be a fun matchup.
I mean, how was it before? Because I know the Seahawks are in the AFC. I mean, was it always like a big rivalry between the Raiders and the Seahawks when they always played?
I mean, we always got up for it. We had the Raider Busters song and shirts and stuff, but we tended to struggle quite a bit against the other AFC teams, not going to lie. We had our hard time, whether it was the Chargers, the Chiefs, the Broncos, the Raiders. We had didn't have a lot of years that we feasted on the West. We had that one time when we almost made it to the Super Bowl, and the Raiders ended up beating us and then winning the Super Bowl. But Yeah, it was pretty tough going. Raiders usually got the best of us, but we always had fun playing against the Raiders on like Monday Night Football games and stuff like that. So, but yeah, very different now. But looking forward to the game next year. Should be a blast. Looking forward to come down and watching them in your stadium.
I'm just excited for Mendoza. I think that Kubiak can really do a lot.
Yeah, I guess it's a sort of foregone conclusion. It sounds like Kubiak's going to be the head coach for the Raiders. If everything is being said right now, it sounds like he's out of here for Seattle and probably coaching the Raiders. We'll see if that's true for sure. Nothing official, but it sure sounds like that's where it's going. But just unfortunate because I thought he did a great job with Seattle. But that's how the ball bounces when the team is doing well. So we'll see. If he is yours, I hope he does well, except when we play you guys. We'll need that win. All right. Well, thanks for the call, man. I appreciate it. Enjoy the Super Bowl, and good luck next season, man.
Yeah, you too. Go Seahawks.
Yeah, thank you. Go Hawks. All right. Man, every time I get some leeway, there's still so many more of you in here. Let's go to another 425. I can bang this out real quick. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello?
Yes.
Hi, I'm coming from Mill Creek, Washington, Everett.
What's your name?
Mohammed.
Okay.
And I'm a huge Seahawks fan.
Okay. So how do you feel about the game?
I've been one for so long now, man. Man, I'm so freaking excited, bro. I bought a Jason jersey. I have it signed. I'm just ready, bro. I'm so ready, bro. I feel like we're going to put, like, straight BTA on the Patriots, you know what I mean?
I like the BTA. That's a good term, man. They definitely did that against the Niners. We'll see if they can do that against the Pats. I don't know. I mean, they got some things that are, pose some threats. Tough defense, May can do some things. He can scramble. Got some weapons on there.
And Jason, I feel like, has proven himself. He's proven himself to, play against good defenses. So I'm, ready. He's, taking on the high stage right now, and I feel like he's going to be great.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
I'm actually going to the game in San Francisco with my dad and my little brother.
Wait, you're going to the game?
Bigger fan than I am. Yeah.
Oh, good for you, man. How'd you pull that off? Did you win the tickets, or did somebody get them? How did you get yours?
He wants to say something.
Oh, go for it.
Hold on, wait. Let's see. Okay. Hey, good Seahawks! Yeah, Seahawks! Yeah, man, he's excited.
Yeah, and that was who?
Excited, bro. That was my little brother.
Your little brother. All right. What's his name?
His name is Adam.
Adam. And he's going to the game too?
Yep.
All right. Oh,
he's going to the game with me and my dad.
All right. This is the second caller who's gotten, who's going to be a nice father and brother going to the game. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. When are you guys heading out?
Yeah. We're heading out tomorrow, actually.
Same with me. All right, yeah, and you're flying out of where are you at? You're in the area, Seattle area too?
Yeah. I'm in Washington, Everett.
You're not having to be flying out in the afternoon tomorrow, are you?
I'm not actually sure. I have to check with my dad. I know it's like later on the day though.
Out of SeaTac, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we might be on the same plane. It's possible. We could be on the same plane. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I think we're catching a late afternoon flight that gets in around 7 or something like that. Anyway, but yeah, I expect the airport will be a zoo tomorrow. So you make sure you get there early because security might be nuts. But yeah, I'm planning to get there about 1 o'clock and have a few hours to kill before getting on that plane. So yeah, man. Yeah, well, might see you at the airport. Definitely be down in the Seattle, in the San Francisco, Santa Clara area. But yeah, we'll try to see each other at the game, man. It's gonna be great. Just make sure you make a lot of noise, man. We gotta make this feel like a home game.
Yep, I'll see you, man.
All right. Have a great time.
All right.
I know we will. I'm sure you and your
I'll go
brother
eat
and your
some
dad
pizza,
will
my
too.
friend.
So have fun,
my
man.
brother want to say goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
All right. All right. Nice talking to you. Have fun. See you down at the game. I think we're hung up already. Okay. All right. Let's go to another one here. Just bang these out quick. I mean, we're down to like under nine calls left. We can get them in. We can do it. We can do it. All right. Let's go to the 509 real quick. Who's this?
Hello?
Yes. What's your name?
My name's Jesus, and I am from the Yakima Valley.
Jesus, right? From Yakima?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Yakima Valley.
All right. Cool. Yeah. How do you
Yes,
feel
sir.
about our Seahawks this weekend?
Oh, wow. Man, I've been nervous, anxious. I've been very excited lately. Like, this is like the most I've been excited in years.
Yeah. You were probably pretty
Yeah,
young when the
man,
Seahawks went to their last Super Bowl, I'm guessing.
I was like, I think 9 or 8 at the time when they made it to the last Super Bowl.
Yeah, okay. Well, what do you think? What kind of odds do you give our Seahawks? You feeling confident we can get this done? Get some revenge against the
Yes,
Patriots?
I feel confident. Like, I'm also a very big Sounders fan, too, so...
Okay.
Like, I gave them the Sounders spirit.
Yep.
Like, I'm expecting this game to be 34-15.
34-15. I like that. 34-15. That's a 19-point win. 3-score touchdown, 3-touchdown game. I like it.
Yeah.
And who do you think is going to be our Super Bowl MVP? Who's the guy?
I think either JSN or Sam Darnold.
Yeah. Good choice.
But
good
yeah,
choice.
like, I went to my first game this year against the Buccaneers, the 50th season game.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
That was like a toughest game I ever been to. But, I mean, this is like the first year I've been going to games. I've been to like several Sounders games, and then I went to the Leagues Cup game when Messi came to town. One of the best atmospheres I ever seen from a soccer game. So then when I went to a Seahawks game, it was like double the amount. Like my ears were ringing right after, like for like 3 hours straight.
Yeah, that was intense. I thought we'd win that game, but yeah, it just came down to
I
the wire,
know.
and I remember we had to rush
Came
off
down
because
the
we went to the
wire,
Mariner
and then
game right
especially
after.
with the Mariners in the playoffs at that time, it was very chaotic
That's
getting out of
exactly-
there.
Yeah, we did. We had to rush out and get over to the other stadium. The first time I ever did a back-to-back Seahawks Mariner game, and would have been great. We won the Mariner game. It would have been cool if we could have won that earlier game too. But it was a fun one, shootout.
It
back
would have
and
been
forth.
a really good day in Seattle sports.
Yeah. Well, here we are at the top of the mountain. We'll see if we can get one more game in, and man, it'll be a historic season for the Ages on their 50th anniversary, nonetheless.
Sure.
So
and their 50th season.
Exactly. That's
It's going to be great.
fitting.
And also another horrible fact is that I worked that day. I work on Super Bowl Sunday. I work at a pizzeria.
Way. No way. Are you going to be able to catch any of the game?
Yeah,
Like at least the end of it?
I think I'll probably get out. I think by like halftime, but I think this year's halftime, like as a Hispanic myself, I can't wait to see what Bad Bunny performs.
Yeah. Well, you always can catch it on the replays and on YouTube later on. But man, I hope you can get some of it, and hopefully it's a good game.
But I think
that
I'll sneak
finishes
in my
for
phone.
us.
I'll just ask my manager if I can watch it.
Yeah, there you go. All right, cool. Well, thanks for the call, man. Appreciate it.
No
Enjoy
problem.
the game.
But anyways, go Hawks and have fun this Sunday in Levi's.
Thank
Be
you.
loud.
Thank you. That's the
problem.
plan. All right, go Hawks, man. All right, let's keep this rolling. Let's go to Alex from Seattle. We just got a few more calls in. Alex, you're up.
Hey, Norb.
Hi, is this Alex?
Yeah,
Yes. Okay, Alex, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm excited. Can't wait. Less
So,
than
my
what?
prediction is 62-16 Seahawks.
Whoa, 62-16. Boy, that would be a Super Bowl record. I think the highest point scored is like 50 something. So that would be
Yeah.
that would be amazing.
And I love that last video you did with Chrysostomo.
You mean the one where we're driving the cars around like Fast and Furious? That one?
Yeah.
I didn't like that. Not fun.
That was hilarious.
Blew up at the end. The hell.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. That was a lot of work, but we had fun making it. The end result was great. I'm glad you enjoyed it. That was fun. That was wild.
I love your videos, Norm.
Thank you, Alex. Where are you going to be watching the game?
At home.
Oh, just
on my big screen TV.
Yeah, well, that's a good way to watch it. But
I've been sick for a while, so I'm not really going out too much. But I'm hoping that the Seahawks will win. And this time, when they're at the line and they have a chance to throw the damn ball, they better throw the damn ball.
Well, just don't get intercepted in the process.
I remember that play.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we don't. It's just no interceptions. We just want to avoid that for sure. So, okay. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yeah.
Enjoy the Super Bowl at home. And I'd love that score, 62, whatever you said, 67 or 62? 16. Okay, 66. Wow, that would be nuts. But I would enjoy that immensely. All right, well, thank you very much. We'll talk again after the Super Bowl, all right? Enjoy it, and go Hawks.
Go Hawks.
All right, let's see. Oh, I got a shout out in the Super Chat from Luke. He says, thanks for the chat. I was 250. Catch you next week, hopefully celebrating our Hawks avenging those Super Bowl 49 demons. Have a blast being there. Shaheed MVP and Woolen redeeming himself with a fourth quarter pick. Would be feel good stuff all around if all that happened. That'd be pretty cool. All right, just a few more to go. Come on, we can do this for the 714. Hello. Are you there? Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello? Yes.
Yes. Hello. You're on with NorbCam live on the air. Who's this?
Yeah. Yes. It is me, Ben. It's me, Ben. A shout out from Anchorage, Alaska.
Wow, from Alaska, Ben. Right, Ben?
Yes.
All right, Ben. All right,
yes,
Seahawks fan up in Alaska. Take
Yes.
How do you
Seahawks
feel?
fan from Alaska, but awesome, man. So awesome.
How confident? How confident are you?
I would say like at level 9.5, as super confident that we're gonna win the Super Bowl.
Yeah. What score do you think it's gonna be?
Yes, I'm very terrible at predicting, but I believe it's like I'd say like the 31-26.
That's a good score. That's good.
That's the best I can.
No, that's very possible. Very possible given the circumstances. It'd be like half a point better than what the Vegas odds are giving us. Where are you watching the game?
Yeah, I watched the game at my home local bar.
Oh, you got a bar? Is that where you normally watch the Seahawks games at?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Every Seahawks game, I go over there, watch the game with everyone. Met some of the best fans in there too.
How many people do you have in there?
I believe like more than 22.
Oh, not bad. Pretty good Seahawk following. What part did you say of Alaska you're in? What city?
It's in Anchorage.
Oh, in Anchorage. Okay. Nice. That sounds like a fun place to watch a game.
Yes.
Cool.
Just want to let you know that I was originally from California. I literally live in like a Ram territory. So it was a weird time. So like just like every time I went to Seahawks jersey, everyone like who's a 49ers Ram. They see me, they boo me a lot. It's weird, but after moved to Alaska, it still changed. Even though I did met some 49 fan, but doesn't feel fear about to getting booed because still have many Seahawks fan here.
Yeah, well, good. I'm glad you're in a place where you have more of a 12s community or support each other up there. So that sounds much better than the LA haters. So, all right, well, we'll try to bring a win for you, man. And hopefully give you something in that Seahawks bar, something to cheer about on Sunday. Hopefully we're all cheering all across the world if things go our way. So, all right, man. Well, thanks for the call. Appreciate it. Enjoy the game.
enjoy the game too. Also, I want to make two short shout out. The first one is the every Seahawks fan in Alaska, and the second is to two Seahawks fans I met from the bar from last year. The only two Seahawks fans when we watched the game during we beat again the 49ers.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. Well, cool. Thanks for shouting out your friends out there. Again, check out the game. Pop in on my YouTube. Just get some of the reaction from inside Levi Stadium, and hopefully it's a good one. All right, man. Take care. Enjoy the game, and go Hawks. All right. We're getting there. Every time I knock one off, someone else new shows up. Let's go. This has been a long time calling, waiting. Amari, I think, from Calgary. Amari, you there?
How's it going, Norb?
Excited, man. I'm hours away from getting to the airport. And I haven't said this yet, but I'm going to be making an appearance on live Q13, our local Fox station here tomorrow morning at 9:15 in the morning tomorrow. So if you're local, check out the Q13's Good Day Seattle. They're going to be interviewing me tomorrow for a few minutes, talk about the Super Bowl and the documentary I did on Mark Collins and Save Our Seahawks. So looking forward to that. A nice little kickoff thing before I get on the airplane. So anyway, tell me,
that's dope.
Yeah, how you feeling? How you feeling about this game on Sunday?
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like y'all should blow the Patriots out. I know
y'all
been
should.
saying that. So
who are you a fan of?
Packers, remember?
Oh,
called
that's
a couple
right.
weeks ago.
You're the Packers guy. Okay, all right. I had to. Okay, okay. Yeah, I gotcha. Okay,
yeah, we're not going to speak about that Bears game, so.
Okay, we won't talk about it. That's fine. But yeah, you were saying some good things. You thought things were going to go away.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly, I think everyone said this. I think the real Super Bowl was the Rams game, the NFC title game, and I always said whoever's going to win that game is going to win the Super Bowl. So I'm riding with y'all, even though you guys are an NFC team, and theoretically I should be cheering for the Patriots, but I don't know. I just can't stand the Patriots. I don't know. I just can't.
Well, they've won so many, right? It's like, come on, spread it out or spread it around a little bit. You guys can't have all the trophies.
Yeah. I like Drake May a lot. Don't get me wrong. I think he's a great quarterback. I think that entire draft class, 2024, that's
pretty good.
Great QB draft class.
Yeah.
But no, I just can't. I can't root for them. Not with Robert Kraft as owner. Not with Patriots fans. I mean, they're right now going to war because Drake May didn't win MVP. I don't know if you guys saw the award show.
I've been seeing. I wasn't watching it because I was doing this, but I've been seeing the updates on things that have happened.
Jason won Offensive Player of the Year.
I heard that. I know. I'll have to go back and watch the replay. But I heard Bobby Wagner. He must have won. Did he win the Man of the Year? Is that why he gave the speech?
Yeah, I think he won Man of the Year.
Yeah, that's awesome because he was our Man of the Year. When he was with the Seahawks too, and I know. I'm excited to see what has transpired since the honors took place. So yeah, I got some catching up to do, but yeah, Jason, well deserved, and I'm sure he's going to have a big impact on Sunday. But yeah,
we'll see. We'll see what they do though, because obviously they got Gonzalez, who's one of, if not
defender.
the best corner in football. So
they'll try to take him away. They'll try to take him away, but we got other weapons too. We're not just a one-trick pony, and we'll see if that opens up some other
I have
options.
A question: what's that guy's name? Horton? Is he playing or is he out for the season?
No, Torrey Horton. It's kind of weird because he had a great start, had some great returns, some touchdowns. I remember he scored one against the Steelers early in the season, and then he had a shin injury, which we all thought, he'll be back in a couple of games, maybe just sit out for 4 games on injured reserve, and then they put him on IR for the rest of the season, never to come back. So that's kind of why they picked up Shaheed, because I think they realized he wasn't going to return. So Shaheed kind of became the Torrey Horton replacement because they wanted that speed and that return threat. And boy, did that pay off. So yeah, so next year when he does come back, it's going to be a very interesting looking wide receiver room, because now we might have 2 burners with Shaheed and Horton. So
it's going to be a different offense, too.
We're going to have, it's going to be a lot of options there. So, yeah, hopefully he comes back and can do what he was doing before the injury. But, yeah, he's been gone for a while. Yeah, just out of the equation, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's been gone for a while.
Yeah.
Do you, last question.
Yeah.
I know you got some callers, but you think if Seattle wins, do you think this team will be put up with the Legion of Boom team? Like, do you think conversations will happen?
I mean, there's already discussions. There's been a lot of talks about that, like which team's better, the Legion of Boom versus the MLB of this year. And, yeah, depending on how this game goes, I mean, it could very well define the legacy that is of what this new generation is going to look like. And, the Legion of Boom team won a Super Bowl and made it to 2. And if they can win this one, I mean, that would already put them on an equal level of how many championships they've won. And they've got a lot of years, I feel. They're a very young team, one of the younger teams in the league. So they could also, just like the Seahawks were for a while, even though they only won 1 Super Bowl, they were good. They were a playoff team for several years in a row. So they could go this way too, depending on, how, drafts and contracts and all that kind of stuff work. But I like the foundation that they've started so far. So, yeah, we'll see. I think they're very
very similar.
Similar, different styles, but similar in terms of how dominant they've been. I mean, Mike McDonald just turned this team around because it was a bad defense for a while there for the last few years, and he's turned it on to something completely different. So,
he's incredible. Yeah, I remember when he was in the coaching. He was in the coaching carousel after Baltimore. I believe they made the AFC Championship game, and I was like, why aren't people hiring him? Because he was like one of the last hires of that entire cycle, from what I remember, right?
It was kind of
I was like,
thing.
man, this guy's he was a defensive guru, I feel like.
Yep.
It's kind of the same way I feel about Jesse Minter, who's the Chargers DC. I don't know if you know about him.
Mm-hmm.
He got hired as the Ravens head coach. He's very similar to Mike McDaniel. I think he's like a lot of comparisons are going on with Jesse Minter and McDaniel. So I don't know. That was very and look what happened. He's did he win Coach of the Year? Or no?
I haven't actually watched I don't know the results, but no one said anything about it on the chat, I don't know.
He should, to be honest. But
yeah, he's definitely
he's
in the running. But the fact that I haven't seen anything posted, I'm guessing he didn't get it. But I've been kind of keep my head out of this, a little bit like not checked in on that because I want to see all the results of that after we finish here tonight. So, but yeah, I know. Sure. I thought that Harbaugh at the Ravens, I thought he kind of got a raw deal. I mean, it wasn't like he was a terrible coach with, I mean, gosh, they've been so close, and I don't blame him for, fumbleitis that Derrick Henry had at the beginning of the year sort of doomed him, and missed field goals, and, they're so close to making the playoffs, and yet to get fired, I don't know. Sometimes I think the coaches get a raw deal, but you knew he was going to get scooped up and hired back anyway. So we'll see what he does with the Giants. We seem to get their organization turned around.
See what he does.
And we'll see. But yeah, interesting. Things are always changing so quickly these days. But thanks for the call, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks for again. Good luck next season.
Yeah, hopefully Micah's healthy. Hopefully Jordan Love is
healthy. You guys had a little rough finish at a end, but you guys have some foundational pieces.
Let's just say luck. I broke a couple stuff watching my game. Let's just say that.
Yeah, I can see that. All right, man. Well, thanks for the call.
Have a safe flight, though.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. Sure. I'm looking forward to the trip, and it's going to be a hell of an experience, man. So, thanks a lot.
For sure.
All right. Have a good one. Go Hawks. Man. Okay. All right. We're getting closer. Let me get to let's go to the 832. Hello. 832. Anybody there? Hello?
Oh, can you hear me?
I can. Who's this?
Hello?
Yes.
Sorry, I was muted.
Is this Tracy?
My name is Tracy. I grew up in Everett, like your boy Jesus that called in a little bit ago, and I moved to Houston when I was 40, and So I still a Seattle fan. I do like the Texans too. Really wanted a Texans-Seahawks Super Bowl. That would have been really exciting to be here and be part of that because, they've never been. But I'm true to the Seahawks, and I am excited because I met you once at a training camp. We rode on the same bus and sat by each other years ago, 2018, 2016.
2016, okay. Wow, when we took the bus from the landing out to the VMAC.
Yeah, it was so fun. And my cousin got me tickets, and that was so fun. But you're a cool guy, and so you pop up every once in a while, and I said, wait, there's an Instagram. So I started following you, and you're just awesome. I love watching you. You bring such a good vibe. And I sent you, I think I had a picture taken of us, a selfie, and I sent it to your Facebook.
Like just
so
recently?
Do you remember me? We met. Oh, yeah, recently, because I couldn't, on Instagram you can't send if they don't accept you. But yeah, you have to go check it out. You might remember me. That's kind of fun. But,
so if you did send it recently, can you resend it like now after we get off this call? So that way it'll be at the top of my list. I'd love to see it.
Sure.
Remind me of that moment. Was it from the training camp? Was it from that training camp?
Yeah, we were on the bus.
Oh, cool.
And I think, or it was right as we were going in, maybe. It might have been, where the entrance is?
Yeah, right at the front of the VMAC before you go to the field, right?
Yeah, you have your little hat on.
Yeah.
You have your makeup, but you have your hat on.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's so fun.
Sweet.
But hey, I'd say Seahawks 35-23. That's what I'm going to say.
35.
That's my prediction.
You said 35-23?
Yep.
35-23. I can live with that. That's a pretty good score. 2-touchdown win. Okay. I hope you guys are right. I mean, everyone's been pretty positive and mostly on a pretty big scoring deficit. So I hope we could pull that off. That would be amazing. So, all right. Well, thank you. And thanks for bringing up the memories. And if you send me that picture,
I'll send the picture, and
I'll actually see if I can pop it on the screen.
So, I'm so happy you're going. I hope they catch you on TV. We'll be waving at you from Houston.
Thank you. All right. We'll try to. I'm going to be kind of in the end zone, not too far back from I'll be like 13th row near the end zone. So there's a good chance the camera might say, who's that crazy dude with the green hair? And maybe take a shot at me. We'll see. But cool. Awesome. Tracy, thank you very much. If you send that picture, it would be through Messenger, right? On Facebook?
Yeah, on Facebook. Okay. I'll send it. Yeah.
All right. If I grab it, I'll pop it on the screen real quick. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Enjoy the game and go Hawks.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
Yeah. Go Hawks.
Oh, such fun. How about we go to try to get all these names of people who haven't been on here before. How about from the 971? I believe this is an Oregon number. Who's this?
Hello?
Yes. What's your name?
Jackson.
Jackson. Are you from Oregon? Am I reading that right?
Yes.
Okay. What part of Oregon?
Around the Salem, Portland area, around there.
Okay. All right. Seahawks fan, I take?
Yes, very much so.
Okay. All right. So, thoughts on this game?
So I went to the two playoff games before this, the Rams and the 49ers. They were both great games.
Oh, you went to both of them, huh? Hell of a run.
Yeah, we were in me and my family, we were in the end zone where Rashid Shaheed ran to on the opening kickoff.
Oh, on the south end end zone.
Yeah.
Okay, a lot of good things are happening in that end zone.
And then the second game, I went with my grandpa, and that was also fun because it was really loud that game, and it was a ton of fun.
Yeah, for sure it was. But what's your take on this kind of mysterious Patriots team that we don't really get to see play a lot? So I don't have a really good sense of how good this team matches up against us.
Yeah.
What do you think?
We played them last year, but those are two completely different rosters, so you can't really take anything from last year's game.
Right.
But what I like to think is, I think our defense is better than their offense can be. So I think our defense can limit them, and then I think our offense, if Sam can just make, I think, a minimum of 5 big throws in big clutch scenarios, and if K9 does good, and we don't turn the ball over more than once at most, I think we win by at least 2 maybe more scores.
Wow. Okay. I think that's good, though. I mean, those points definitely would be keys to getting a win here. You know, the obvious things are the turnovers
how's your
and
day
stuff.
going? How's your day going?
My day's going. It's great. You know, I've been busy through the week, but today was a nice kind of off day for me to prepare for the trip tomorrow. And I got a TV appearance in the morning and then out to the airport and away we go. So, yeah, just kind of last minute packing and getting ready. And I can't believe it's finally here. So, yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited for this.
Me too. I was watching the NFL Honors, and Mike McDonald got robbed, and so did Nicky Manwari.
I heard that. I figured that the coach got robbed. Who did get Coach of the Year?
Nick Vrabel.
It was Vrabel. All right, well.
I think they're saying it because he led a worse team to a good record this year.
I mean, it's true.
Leading,
you know, last year we were 10-7 and should have been in the playoffs, and Patriots were 4-13. I mean, that's a big turnaround. But, well, maybe that's the only win they get this weekend.
Yeah.
Enjoy it while you can.
So.
Yeah, I'll give them that and take the Super Bowl win instead. So, yeah. Yeah, even Warriors should have got it too. The dude's bad ass, man.
Yeah.
But, you know, all the more to add to that, you know, I don't know if they're paying attention, but maybe just psychologically that much more they're going to go, you know what? All right, we got something more to prove here. But I heard Bob Wagner
I'm
man of
hoping
the
he
year.
has a chip on his shoulder.
What's that?
I'm hoping he has a chip on his shoulder for the Super Bowl.
Yeah. And one of the comments here from the 253 Daryl 20. He Manwari missed 4 games. That's why he didn't win. But it's too bad if that's the reason.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well,
Jason won Offensive Player of the Year, though. So
that was a good thing. And that should have been. I mean, that's a given. I mean, the dude was amazing this year, and I hope he lights it up. You know, if he gets played Super Bowl MVP or Darnold gets it, be pretty cool. I mean, some very good stuff is happening on the offense. But I wouldn't mind it too if the defense won it. Defense is just as good, you know, as far as getting us to this spot. So cool. All right. Well, thanks for the call, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for your patience hanging on.
You're welcome. Have a good rest of your night.
All right. Go Hawks.
Go Hawks.
All right, I'm going to take 2 more, even though there's still like 9 of you guys on here, but I got to wrap this up by 10, so I'm going to try to take 2 more here. Let me go to, this is Josh, maybe, from the local 425. Who's this? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, who's this?
Hello? This is Jonathan Carrots. It's actually Mama Blue's great-grandson.
Oh, wow, Jonathan?
I'm Shantae's son.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice to have you on here. Wow.
Yeah, I'm talking.
Well, that's cool. We miss your grandma. She was, I mean, as everybody knows, Mama Blue was one of a kind.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, it brings you here, man. I'm glad to have you on the show.
I was on Instagram, just literally just listening to music on Instagram. I saw that you were live, and I joined up and saw the call. Might as well join, say hi.
Yeah. Well, are you going to the game by chance?
No, I went to I'm living in Boise, Idaho now, but I did fly back for the NFC Championship game, and I went to that game.
Okay.
And then Como did an interview with us for my great grandma and stuff and all that. But I'm not going. I wish I was going to the Super Bowl. We didn't win. We didn't get the drawing. Sadly.
Right. Yeah, I know. I didn't.
That's pretty much what you hope for.
Yeah. Luckily, a friend of mine did. So, you know, Mark Collins, you know, very good friends with Mama Blue. Yeah.
We love. Mark Mark's been there forever.
Yeah. I know that he and Mama go back a long ways. So, well, I'm glad you got to at least enjoy the playoff run, and you know, it would have been great to see Mama Blue's reaction to everything happening here, because she would have had
I was definitely being as loud as possible. I actually tore the lining in my throat. I ruptured a couple things. So.
Jeez. Well, you sound pretty good right now. Is your voice back to normal? Or are you still recovering?
It's back to normal. But I was like coughing up blood and stuff like that.
Oh my gosh! So that's commitment right there.
You got to do for the Hawks. You got to do what you got to do.
Wow.
You make sacrifices.
Wow, that's commitment, man.
All right, I'm gonna head to bed. I was just calling to say hello.
Well, thank you. In regards to Shantae and the family
next year.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I will.
I appreciate it.
Yep.
All right. Wow, that's pretty cool. Mama Blue's grandson calling in. Mama Blue, what a legendary Seahawks, the legendary Seahawks fan. All right, there's a couple more left here. Let's go to is this Tony in 669? Hello.
Hello.
Yes, who's this?
Hey, I don't know why it says Tony, but my name is Miles. Tony's my dad for some reason, but that's in the area.
It must just be the caller
San
ID.
Jose.
All right, so your name is Miles from San Jose?
Miles, yeah. So so I'm actually from San Jose. I'm a huge Seahawks fan. I'm actually a sophomore here at USC in Los Angeles. So I've always been a West Coast kid, but I've been a huge Seahawks fan. I've been watching your videos for probably forever now, and I've always seen your live videos, but I've always wanted to call in, so I just want to say hi. And I actually leave to San Jose tomorrow night to watch it with my family at the game, so should be fun.
Oh, wait, you will be at the game?
Yeah, they got me last minute tickets.
Wow!
So, should be fun.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, nosebleeds, but hey, you know what? It's all good. I'm excited.
Yeah. Fantastic. All right. Well, what do you think? What's your anticipation for what's going to happen on Sunday?
Yeah, it's a good question. For me, I think it's really going to come down to our run game, because if we can run the ball how we've been doing it for the past 2 playoff games, I really think it's impossible for us to lose. What I'm a little bit worried about is the interior defensive line of the Patriots going up against our interior line.
I know what you're talking about. That's a little bit of a
challenge to me. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about that, but kind of like you mentioned, though, right? We don't really know how this Patriots offense and defense are going to be, since they kind of played at easy, an easy playoff game. But I think it's going to be good. And on the defensive side, there's no doubt in my mind, they're going to play the exact same the way that they've been playing these past 2 weeks. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, to be honest with you. But if we can get that run game going, I think it's impossible for us. But I think it's impossible for the Patriots to win, because there's just no way.
Well, I hope you're right, and I feel like if we are anything close to what we have been, like Sam Darnold's last game, he was incredible.
Yeah. No, yeah. I also saw a stat. I'm not sure if this is true or not, but even going back to Mike McDonald's defensive coordinator days, I think he's undefeated at Levi Stadium. I think that's what I've seen. So I don't think he's ever lost in that stadium, to be honest with you. I'm not sure. I gotta go back in that, but
well, he was definitely undefeated this year, and I know he beat him pretty bad with the Ravens the couple of years ago, which is I remember I think that's probably we need to get this guy, because man, they just demolished the And you might be right.
I mentioned how I'm a huge, I go to USC right now, but I've been watching USC football forever now, and I remember 2017, Sam Darnold playing for SC. He won the Pac-12 championship, also in Levi. So I feel like Levi's is a pretty good place for him to play. Not too far, from when he obviously played ball and grew up. So I'm excited. I'm really glad that of course San Jose gets getting the love and attention. Doesn't really get that same love as obviously SF and all those places. So. Hopefully it'll be pretty fun on Saturday. I won't check all the festivities, but fun. But
well, maybe I'll run into you over there. That's great that you get to go.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you're gonna live stream too, right? The game.
I will be live streaming too. Yes, so people who aren't at the game can watch the game and see some reactions from inside the stadium as well. So
awesome.
Very cool.
For
so
sure.
and you go to USC, and USC Sam Darnold, by the way, is the first USC quarterback to start in the Super Bowl, which is pretty cool for USC.
When I saw that stat, I was pretty surprised. I was like, wow.
It is surprising.
SC quarterback? I mean, it's like SC is just so rich with, QBs and players in general. So I think it's cool for university. The whole school is throwing a whole, huge event for the kids who want to watch the game. And, they're going to do a huge watching party. So it should be fun. But my parents said, hey, do you want to go to the game? I'm like, this is a once in a lifetime thing. I'm from San Jose. When's the next time, Seattle's going to be, let alone in the bowl, but also be in my hometown? I have to go. So why not?
Yeah, very cool. And what are you studying at SC?
So So I'm a finance major. Yeah, trying to get into the whole finance journey. It's been, pretty competitive, but it's been fun. I'm making a lot of friends. Joining clubs. I think, I think just the best part is the weather here in Los Angeles. Can't beat it.
Well, my kids go to my kids go to San Diego State, so they love the weather down there too.
Okay, that's right. Yeah,
but,
for sure.
Yeah.
For the 49ers game, I went to the the Cosm, like the little arena thing. I want to see it online. It's like this big event thing they have in Los Angeles where you can like be. It's like a huge sphere, kind of like in Vegas.
Oh, I've seen videos of that where they're watching, and it's like this gigantic screen, and a lot of the shots like from the end zone, so it almost feels like you're right there. Yeah, that's
so
cool. That looks amazing.
Yeah,
I was wondering how that works, like what the camera angles. So you watched the game from that?
Yeah, they.
It's cool. It's called the Cosm.
Camera on Cosm, COSM. They put a camera on the sidelines for Seattle, so you can see the coaches like talking to players, like them drinking water, and also too, there's no commercials. So whenever it goes to a commercial break on TV, like you're literally watching players like talk.
So it's not the broadcast. So they're not doing the broadcast. No. It's actually its own sort of stream of the game.
So I mean, they have two little TVs next to it where like it would look like how you would see like on the TV, but the main thing is like you're literally on the sidelines watching the game.
That's interesting. Yeah. Wow, and that's something that's exclusively a Los Angeles Rams thing.
Los Angeles, yeah. So it's like literally like walking distance from SoFi Stadium. So a lot of LA fans. But when I went, there was a lot more Niner fans there. Of course, California. Sure. It was good to be the Seahawks fans there. So it was cool. Highly recommend it too. So
cool.
One of these days.
All right. Well, enjoy the game as well, and make some noise for our team, man.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Go Hawks. We see you out
have
there.
A good night. Thank you so much.
All right. I'm going to take two more because otherwise I'll never get off this line. I'll be here all night. I got to go to Jay because Jay's been waiting a long time. If it is indeed Jay. Is this Jay?
Hey, yes, it's Jay.
Yo, what's up? How you feeling?
Hey, no, thanks for having me on. I got the score 24-14, Seahawks win. Okay. I just think our team matched up so well against New England. I kept the score a 10-point game. I do have a lot of respect for Vrabel, so I think he'll do a good job with preparation. But if you look at almost every matchup in this game, the only thing you can say is the Patriots' interior D-line versus our interior O-line could cause a little trouble, but I think we'll do a good job game planning for that. And I'm looking at our whole entire defensive line and all the depth that we have. So I think the Patriots' offensive line will have a long game on Sunday. And there's just so many things you could look at for the Seahawks' sake. So I just feel so comfortable with the Seahawks coming away with the win.
Yeah. I well put. I think when you really do break down the X's and O's, you kind of see what in the playoffs the struggles that both teams, their strengths and weaknesses, and we've definitely seen some warts exposed on the Patriots side, some pressures on the quarterback, some turnovers, and they're really, to be honest, they're lucky to be in the Super Bowl. I mean, I guess we are too. We could have easily lost that last game, but really, if not for the Woolen thing and the whole taunting deal, we probably comfortably win that game. I think that caused us to make it to as close as it was. It shouldn't have even been that close. So I don't know. I feel like our trajectory has been on the right track, especially with Darnold. He's just gotten better as the season gone along, and
absolutely, with no turnovers too. So if you can have a game like that, I don't see a scenario with Patriots coming even close. But I think I do respect Vrabel, so I think he'll have a good game plan. But I just think our entire team is just up to bottom better, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree too. And you said 24-14, right?
24-14, and Super Bowl MVP Kenneth Walker 2 touchdowns.
Oh, yes. If Ken Walker's on, it's going to be a good day because the running game is going
all the
everything as
attention
well.
to KSN. We have so many other options, and I think K9 could have a really, really big game.
Yeah. I love it, man. That would be music to my ears, and boy, would he be happy too because this is a contract year for him, so that would be a pretty nice thing to have for him. So I'm sure that'll give him a few extra. I don't know if he's got incentives in his contract or not, but it sure would set him up for next year for sure. So maybe he'll be back.
Absolutely.
Maybe the Seahawks can bring him back. We'll see how it all goes. But right now.
Me too, especially with
Charbonnet injury. It's kind of unfortunate in a lot of ways.
I don't know when he'll come back. So
yeah, I mean that kind of injury is probably going to delay his ability to be fresh and ready to go for the start of the season.
Right.
Depending, but
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I will see, man.
Hey, safe travels. Yeah. Oh, I'll get you. Yeah. I know you got maybe other callers, but no. Hey, safe travels to the Super Bowl and definitely go Hawks.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, man. Go Hawks. Appreciate it. Okay. I gotta go with one more, and I think we've had one waiting on here for a long time. So I'm gonna take this call from the 818 from Glendale, California. Who's this? 818. Hello.
Yo, what's up?
Oh man, Super Bowl 60 was what's up. Who's this?
This is called John from Southern California.
John from California. All right, John, are you a Seahawks fan?
I'm a casual Seahawks fan, but more of a Chargers fan. So,
Chargers
I want
fan.
you to beat the brakes out of the Patriots, please, because I don't like these Patriots. It's been a hard time with them. So do me a favor, rest well, yell good. Secondly, Nora, I've been following you for a while, so it's really nice to have a talk with you. Secondly, there's a funny story about my friends who are Rams fans who actually flew out to watch the NFC Championship game, and they did it on a whim after their victory in Chicago. So that was a crazy thing, and I happened to convince 3 other guys to go out there and see them lose in their face. So I was happy.
So you set them up for failure, basically. Yeah, you should guys go out.
Yeah,
that was a great win in Chicago. You should go to Seattle and watch them win there.
Yeah, just like, it'll be amazing. They're like, yeah, we can get the tickets. Oh my God, we're actually doing it. Oh, like, what flights can we make it? Oh, we have to go same day. Oh, we have to go in the morning. So, like, all the logistics on the group chat was really funny happening. So that happened. So that was really cool.
Wow, that's pretty funny. I mean, it was a good game. I'm sure that they had to have enjoyed that game because it was back and forth, lead changes. It wasn't a bad game at all, but bad at the end. They didn't win, and but you know what? The Rams, they got their Super Bowl a few years ago. They've had their taste of success. They've beaten on us quite a bit in the recent years. So we had this one coming. We needed this one, and so.
Is need the right word, Norv?
Is what?
Is need the right word?
Need, like we need this one?
It's a must. No, it's a must.
Oh yeah, it's a must. Yeah, we can't stop now. I mean, the way this has gone, it has to finish with a win. When you look at the way the entire season has played out, 50-year anniversary of the team. All this stuff, I mean, anything short of winning is going to be, don't even think about it. I mean, anyone making it to the Super Bowl, to lose the Super Bowl is there's never a time when you go, oh, you know what, at least we got there, and I'm really proud of how we played. It was great. I'm just happy to be there. No, there really is no second points for second place. Second place sucks in the Super Bowl. Yeah. I don't know, it might even be worse than not even making it at all. But, we've been on that side of things a little too often, so we must get this win. So yeah, I'm with you, man. Well, I appreciate you. Good luck next year. I was rooting for you guys. Just Chargers, man. It seems like I always get bad breaks. Quarterback is always running for his life, trying to survive, and he's a good quarterback, and he just keeps to get beat to crap. And never gets a chance.
I wish we had the support. I wish we called the Department of Defense to help them. We need O-line help. We need we scout anyone to protect our golden duck.
Yeah, right. Your golden duck is going to be not quacking anymore if this keeps up. He was, man. I mean, I credit him for how much he battled with broken hand or something, and I mean he was walking moody by the time that game was over. But
man,
been tough. Chargers
before
fans.
I leave,
yeah,
before I leave, there's this Chargers bar in California, in SoCal. I'm not sure you ever heard of it, but there are like a couple Seahawks bar. Maybe if you have one, suggest me to go check out Sunday.
Ooh, you want to go to a cool bar in SoCal? Go to the Backstage Bar. It's in LA, but look it up, Backstage Bar. They got. I went to a playoff game there when we played the Vikings in that ice game in 2015. That place is amazing. They got DJ, everything. Backstage Bar. I think it's Backstage Bar and Grill, but Backstage.
Yep, I see you.
Place is awesome.
It's out in Culver City, so
Yeah.
it's not too far away from West LA. Okay,
Yeah.
very good. All right, maybe.
And if anyone gives you a hard time, if anyone gives you a hard time, just tell them I sent you there, and they'll hook you up.
Should I wear green? I don't wear colors. I'm a neutral side guy, so.
Okay, well, if you get a Seahawk hat or something, that'll help your cause. But well, enjoy the Super Bowl wherever you end up watching it, and say hi to the Backstage folks if you end up going there. All right.
Yes, sir, man.
All right. Well, thanks for the well wishes and good luck next season, man. Whoa, that was interesting. Okay, last call. I'm going to go to Zach. This is going to be it. I got to wrap it up here with Zach. Sorry for the rest of you. I didn't get in there, but I did my best. Let's go to Zach. Zach.
Hello?
Is this Zach?
Yes, this is.
Zach, you're the last caller tonight on what turned out to be a marathon call-in session, but had a great time. Where are you coming from, man? You're local. 425?
South Alabama once again. I was on weeks ago.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I got to make a note of this because that's right. You were an Alabama guy who's got a local number.
I called that identically.
That's right. Okay, well, I got the reminder so I remember next time. You nailed the score.
I nailed it. I knew it was going to happen too, and I called it was going to be very close like that.
Wow.
So I'm very happy with that.
That's awesome. Wow. That's amazing.
One thing that I saw in an Instagram reel, because I watch a bunch of football stuff on there, one guy watches and breaks down film. He said that the Patriots tend to run a similar play, kind of like how the Rams do, where they have 3 receivers on one side and one single one on the whichever other side.
Yep.
And they tend to run a fade route on that single receiver. Mm-hmm. So whoever it is, let's Josh Jobe covering Stephon Diggs or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Watch out because that could cause us trouble late in the game. We defended it well against the Rams multiple times, but we also got burnt a couple times as well. So I'm hoping whoever it is, again, Josh Jobe, Witherspoon, whoever, can kind of lock down whichever receiver it is for New England.
Yeah. Very good. Okay. Good observation there. So, wow, you got the 31-27. So since you are the Nostradamus of the evening of the NFC Championship game, what do you see going for the Seahawks in predicting the score for Sunday?
So, for me, I think it's going to be a very defensive game, just like we've kind of all been saying. I think New England's got a good defense, and they'll kind of make some plays early, kind of make us have to fight and earn every yard like we deserve to. I think our defense is going to lock down on Drake May, and I think we'll cause 1 or 2 mistakes late in the game from Drake May, and that will allow us to win with a score of 24-20.
Wow. Okay, relatively low score and a tight game, 24-20. Okay.
Also, Seahawks have a couple of South Alabama guys within the roster. They're not on the active one, but they're still a part of the team. Jamie Sheriff and Bubba Thomas, I believe, are the 2 that I can remember at the moment.
Oh, right on. I actually got a chance. I sat next to Jamie Sheriff's, it was at the 49er game, I was sitting just in front of Jamie Sheriff's brother. He was sitting, if you watched my Week 18 game in San Francisco, there was a gentleman to my right It might have been mirrored on the live stream. There's a guy in there, and I don't know if it was his girlfriend or who he was with, a very attractive woman, but he was showing me. He was like, "Yeah, my brother's on the Seahawks, he's on the practice squad," and he mentioned his name, Sheriff. I was like, "Oh shoot, oh that's cool." So yeah. Anyway, that's a little trivia for you, but that's yeah. Well,
also, do you have any spare/downtime, whether it be when you're in the airport tomorrow on your way down to the game? Because I've watched all your music videos for years. I love them all. They're great.
Thank you.
I'm in the Jaguar Marching Band here itself. If you have spare time and wanted to, search up on YouTube South Alabama Jaguar Marching Band, and some of our pregame, some of our halftime shows will appear. We've worked really hard, like all this last year. We're pretty much done now, but just kind of a chance to support South and kind of get our name out there, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Did you say, is it South Hill, Alabama?
South Alabama Jaguar Marching Band.
Oh, South Alabama Jaguar. Okay. All right. Making a little note here. All right. Band. Okay. Very cool. What do you play?
I'm a tuba. So I'm going to be one of there's like 14 of us that we have here. So I'm one of the 14.
Oh, right on. Tuba. Okay. Yeah. You have some pipes to be able to play that instrument.
Yeah. It's about 50 pounds roughly on one shoulder, because we have the marching tuba is called a sousaphone. It's still a tuba.
I know the sousaphone. It's one that wraps around, and yeah, it's very famous looking.
Yep, exactly. Yep. Wraps around you.
Yeah. Okay. Very cool, man. Well, keep up the good work. Look forward to seeing some of those marching band videos, and but yeah. We'll see what happens on Sunday, man. I hope something close to your score comes true. Pretty cool that you nailed it, 31-27.
I also just wanted to wish you safe travels down there. I hope everything goes smooth. Hope you have fun. Enjoy it. I wish I could go, but...
Yeah, I know. This is a rare treat, and I'm very lucky to be able to watch this in person. So hopefully things go our way. And I don't know, you seem to have a thing for 4-point wins for the Seahawks. So if we get another one, boy, that would be something. So, all right, man. Well, thank you, and good luck for the rest of your year. And I'm sure we'll talk again shortly after this game, and hopefully it's in all good spirits, man.
I was going to say, hopefully I'll be on again next time you do this.
Yes. So yeah, feel free to call in. I'm definitely going to do a post-game, wrap-up show to talk about this, win or lose. So, all right. Thanks, man. Awesome. Have a good one. Go Hawks.
Go Hawk.
All right. There we go. Okay. Well, thank you, guys. That was epic. And again, I thought, oh, yeah, let's just do a 1-hour show. Yeah, right. Well, in about less than 10 hours, about 11 hours, I'm going to be on the air talking about the Seahawks and about the Superfan documentary I did with Mark Collins. And then about 3 hours after that, I'll be at the airport waiting to get on to head down to California. So this is it. My last few hours remaining here in Seattle area before I head down to the Super Bowl. As I said, I'll be documenting the trip and giving you little snippets along the way, but eventually I'll put the whole thing together, a nice little Super Bowl documentary of the journey. But please join my live stream while you're watching the game and peek in on me, and hopefully we'll be watching some positive Seahawks vibes from inside the stadium to share with you. But for now, I'm going to wrap things up. Marathon time, but thank you so much for everybody who was watching on Facebook, YouTube, and for the first time ever on Instagram. Thank you guys for joining the stream. And for those of you who called in, glad I got to talk to you. Some of you, not everybody, but that was fun. Never get tired of just talking Seahawks and getting all your exciting takes. And we'll see what happens, but we'll definitely be in there doing our part to try to help the Seahawks get the win. Super Bowl 60, here we come. We will see y'all later. Go Hawks.